I saw it when I walked, boy.
Chat, why is my Stream Deck not doing what it's supposed to? It was doing just fine on Saturday. Mudley's tired. I'm sorry, Mudley. It was working on Saturday. Now it's just not functioning. So I don't know if the bot was up, I would check it. Well, I think the bot's up. I mean Stream Deck, my little button pushy thing that changes my scenes. No, I know it's Monday. I was saying that it was working on Saturday. I don't know why it's not working now. It's kind of frustrating. Hello, Lindsay. How you doing? Actually, let me do what I always do. Scroll back up to the top. Jeanette Newstead to subscribe to you. Nice. Hello, new sub. I don't know if you subbed to my actual channel or my Creepypasta channel. Hello to Wolfpack Plays, to Mudley, to Anime. Saw you there. Mark's here as well. Angry Canadian. Samurai Jack is here. How you doing, Mr. Jack? Karma's here. How you doing? How you doing? said Lindsay's here. Hello, Lindsay. It's got its personality quirks. It does. YouTube AI generator is too powerful. Is it? I have not touched it. I don't do AI gen vid in my stuff, so. Place multitasking like a bad habit. I feel that. Apparently doesn't like Mondays, potentially. Andy, how's it going? Lindsay, it's going well. How you doing? Doing all right today. I will have to check the Streamlabs software, or the Stream Deck software, to see if maybe my stuff just got all screwed up in the last update, which is entirely possible. It's not the first time. Packing class and I'm here. Fair enough. Hey, Fox. What's up, buddy? Okay. It's all there. Hang on, let me double click it. No, it's not functioning. Interesting. Even whenever I double click, it does not function. So it is busted for some reason. I wonder why. Because supposedly the scene collection is inactive. That's not correct. It's absolutely active. It's right here. I shouldn't have done that. Now it's active. Now it's functioning. Okay. I don't know what I did. I broke it and then it fixed again. Andy, I don't know if I said hi to you already. If I did, hello again. Just saw a butterfly. Nice. That's a bit early, but nice. Friends bringing rotisserie chicken. Awesome. Just now waking up. Get that, Fox. Sarah, what's up? How you doing? It cut out. Yeah. I was pushing buttons. Change from AB Canada. Is AB Alberta? Alberta? I don't know why I said that with a slight R roll. Alberta is not Hispanic in their accents. Anyways, Patience is here as well. Hello, Patience. She's not here in the vocals. She is working. She has a job. So it's Texans in mid-70s. Oh, I mean, I know you're Texan. I don't know the weather there, though. I don't know, is that warm? It's crazy. Beep, you too, phone. I got text from Patience. Oh, yeah, because, yeah. Yes. We communicate via text during the day whenever she's working. I don't like to go up there too much and bug her. 32 degrees here right now. It feels like 27. It is cold as heck in this basement, so. Yes, I have to work. 80 stay. Wolfpack, it's exclamation mark slots and then space and then the amount you want to do for the slots. It doesn't work unless you got the points for it, though. So, like, slots, you can do 10, and it'll do it. I think the max is 2,000. Turn your AC on? Dang. That's crazy. Also, hi, Green Bee. What's up? How you doing? Former Texan, no such thing. You can take a Texan out of Texas, but you can't take Texas out of a Texan. That sentence hurt my head. You're not dumb. You're not dumb, Wolfpack. You are not dumb, my friend. Not everybody does the same stuff, so you're not dumb, trust me. So, 21 of you are here now. This is doing as well as my Saturday streams, which is crazy for 11:07 a.m. On a Monday. There will be a glitch video today, guys. I want to make sure that's known. I'm not doing this in place of a video. This is just something I wanted to do. So, had to switch to your computer so you could hop in chat and say I'm also from Alberta, Canada. What are the odds? The odds that it's happening is 100% because it did happen, Bunny. But no, I'm kidding. Hi, how are you? Hello to you all from lovely Rochester, Minnesota. Once it's 1 my time, aka 12 your time is my nap time. Fair enough. Yawned rolled over, checked an email, and said Raven is streaming. What day is it, right? I like to throw you guys off. So, my... how do words? I was having some thoughts. Taroxa, if you're here, man, don't worry about it. I'll get that done while I'm on stream. I'll do it. It's all good. Sorry, he messaged me on Discord. I don't know if he showed up in chat yet or not. In the UK, it's cold, wet, and miserable. I mean, it's cold here right now. It's not as cold as it has been, but the basement, for some stupid reason, has felt really cold. Not relevant. Hi, finally caught alive. Yeah. Hello to you, Keepsake. if you don't mind me calling you that. I'll try to remember. So the chat only shows the @ tags for people. It doesn't show me the channel names. I have to actually go to channel to get the names. I try my best. But hello. I'm not usually live during the day, but I was having thoughts. Good thoughts, bad thoughts, or food thoughts. Andy, it's always food thoughts, but these are just thoughts. I realize... No, I didn't realize. I was thinking about something while I was talking to patients the other day. Or I was thinking about something, and then Jen, don't mind. Okay. I mean, however you want me to refer to you, Jen. I don't mind either way. It's !points, Wolfpack. No space. I had a realization. No, I didn't have a realization. Stop it, Raven. Ghost is with you? No, he is not with me. I had a thought. !help. That does also work. Should, at least. Unless the bot's just saying no. There we go. Hi from Portland. Hello to you. Sue, how you doing? I was having some thoughts, and I mentioned this to patients, and I think I mentioned it to Ghost and Mark as well last Wednesday, because I streamed over on Twitch during our Wednesday stream. And I was starting to think that during the day... Where's Patience? Hope she's doing well. She's working. She has an actual 8 to 4:30 job that she does upstairs. So she works from home, but she does actually work. So I was having thoughts, and I was realizing how much my ADHD was kind of getting to me with my work, and how much I was kind of struggling with keeping myself in line, if that makes sense. Because I do actually have ADHD. It's been absolutely diagnosed and medicated and such, but I've been finding, because whenever I start to hit rough patches in life and situations where I kind of just get mentally in a bad way, I will sometimes hit major ADHD struggles. I will hit those walls that those of you who have ADHD know what I'm talking about, where you know you have work to do and you want to do it, but you find yourself not doing it. Does that make sense? You find yourself just kind of staring at the screen, and then you get a YouTube notification and you go watch that, and then that leads to another video, and then another video, and then you're like, oh, I can spend a couple minutes playing a game real quick, and that turns into an hour, and then you look over at the clock and it's 4:30 and Patience is about to clock out, and I'm like, well, now I have to go upstairs and make dinner, and then the work just isn't getting done. If that, again, that if I say if that makes sense too much, you can just slap me. Taylor's here. I did not. Interesting. Live chat, not top chat. Hey, Coffee, what's up? Hi, Taylor. Do you go by Taylor? Let's see, you go to channel? You do. Hi, Taylor. I couldn't remember if you went by Taylor or not. And good morning to you as well. Taylor, I'm just letting you know, I think your account may have been tagged as spam by the YouTube bots, because I didn't see you in chat at first until I changed it from top to live. So if you comment on some channel, I mean, you did, I think you emailed me to mention that you were having some troubles. I think your account may have been flagged by somebody or by the system. But hello, I did move it to all chat, and I can see you now. So I feel the executive dysfunction cycle so hard. It is that. Raven has now narrated my life. I have. Nice. Go to channel. Penny, hello. How are you? Anyways, so executive dysfunction is probably a good way to put it. So I was trying to think about how to keep myself in line and how to make myself actually do the work I need to do. Trying to say something about podcasts. Interesting. If you said something earlier, I do apologize for not seeing you, but I do see you now. So, trying to think how to put myself back in a better mindset and position to do the work. And I was thinking, why not just go live? Find something you hate even more, tell yourself you have to do that first, and all of a sudden the work will be getting done instead. I've tried that too, trust me. It's hard to explain. I love what I do, and there's not much about this that I don't like doing. But even putting myself in a a strict schedule hasn't been doing it. So, horror case of burnout. some of mine comes from burnout too, to some extent. But anyways, so I was thinking about how to keep myself in line, how to keep myself honest with my work, and I was like, why don't I just go live? Make you guys keep me in line. Work with you guys on the line, if that makes sense. Make you guys my supervisors. Plus, I get to socialize a little more like this. Otherwise, I'm just sitting down here in the basement watching YouTube and recording videos, and I don't know. I like doing this. Are you sure we won't distract you more? No, you guys probably will. I enjoy the gaming vids. I don't do many. Oh, you mean like the streams? Yeah, those are fun. How much are we getting paid for this mission? You get paid in my love and appreciation and my presence. And the benefits, it has dental insurance, but it doesn't kick in until you've spent $50,000 out of pocket. So, we loved out. Yeah, I get you. Burnout's real. We always have to deal with a lot of meetings, emails, and stuff like that. We love doing what we do, but still can't become tiresome, exhausting. True that. So my original plan was to stream on. Sounds like a lot of money. It is. My original plan was to stream on Twitch by doing this, but then I was like, well, my audience on Twitch is like 2 people. So I was like, why not just stream on YouTube and Twitch? And then I found out you can't do that with Streamlabs unless you pay them like $20 some odd a month, and I don't want to do that. So, I just moved to YouTube. You guys are all here, so why not buckle down some days and struggle through it? How do you feel about being in 2 of my life stories, Raven? I feel good about that. I too have dental insurance. I don't have dental insurance. I don't think we have visual insurance though. Vision. It's 11:15 here. So, hello Raven and everyone's. Hello to you, Blindy Bear. That's what you go by. Right on. How you doing? So I think I'm just gonna be live today for most of the day. If you guys aren't here for the whole time, that's fine. If you guys are here for the whole time, even better. So. I know you do. I might go silent and walking down the road. That's all right. Same times it makes it much easier. True that. But yeah. So I think we're just I'm gonna have more chat streams where I just say hi to you guys. And I don't know. Like I said, my original intent was Twitch, but I have more people over here that, you know, like to be parts of it. So we're just gonna work. We're just gonna do some stuff. This is a version of body doubling. Exactly. You gonna come to the movie night? Probably not tonight. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh. Blech. You ever drink something that's like carbonated? And then that's it. That's the end of the thought. You ever drink something that's carbonated and like it doesn't make you like burp, but you can feel like the pressure in your stomach? 1280 by 720, 300 by 300. Justin, what's up? How you doing? But no, I'm probably not going to be at the movie night tonight. 50-50, so. Take your audience to work day. Sure is, Custom God. Sure is. Oh, Taroxa, what did you send me? This picture is not sized properly. I know you asked me to resize it to be thumbnail size, but like, it's too big for a 1280, bro. There we go. Dubs. Brought to you by Koj, Strip Day, and Dr. Peppet, indeed. Wouldn't it be funny if we were rich to the point that money would be meaningless and we could donate $10,000 to anyone we want? That'd be awesome. I'd be the person that would donate that much. That's the thing. I like to give. I don't know, is that a love language thing? I guess my love language is gifting, whatever you want to call it. I feel like carbonation in my nose when I burp a certain way, it's terrible. Yes, I felt that before too. And Rebel. Root beer goes out to my nose, it hurts. Yes. Painful stuff that is. Guess I'm just gonna throw this in downloads real quick. CT Life. Oh, I can't spell. CT Life Update Thumb. Motivation to pack for the move. Oof. Love language, gifting and sharing random information according to my wife. That's fair. I get that too. Doing good, Justin. How are you? 24th century was a thing and money wasn't. 24th century, that's so far out. That's so far out there. That's not... Well, that's too far. I'd be happy with Thursday. I'm joking. Oh, Star Trek. Okay, that tracks. 21st century is in next gen. Okay. I'm sorry. Wow, this cup needs to be cleaned. I grabbed a cup off of the dish rack, and apparently I didn't clean it very well. It's not like dirty, but it's like hard water on the side. Got nerdy for a second. Fair enough. Just chilling. That's all right. Hey, that's all we're doing too. We're just doing what we do best. Now, the thing about me working, sour. Thing about me working and such is not chilling up in Ireland. Fair enough. Was picking up what you were putting down. Oh, Tom and I have been hunting and found only one other video where someone brought information from his write-up for your Dark Web story. They used details from the Dog Day God story. Yeah, okay, I think that's the one that Tom sent me. Things like this is why I wish I had an audience, because I'd be on some crack crap. Okay, there you go. That was a good correction there, Mudley. Someone caught it. Thank you for that. Yeah. Any updates on the AI content thief? No movement, unfortunately. Coffee White Karma. I was trying to tell Raven his podcast helps me sleep. Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah. Anyways, my work, I do slow. Like, I start slow. Like, I'd like to just chat with you guys for a little bit. Don't have a bunch of people stealing it, just isolated 2 channels. Fair. I know about the one channel. Did you guys send me the second one? It's just a lot of, like, work to figure out, like, how to submit that as a DMCA claim. I don't know either, guys. I think that was... I was trying to talk about podcast. I think that was multiple messages in one. There, guys. It's all right. I did in your chats. Told you we had your back, and I meant it. In the chats on Xbox, the Xbox chats. Yeah, I knew you said. Did you send me both of? I don't know. Look, I need you guys to understand. Like, this last 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I don't even know anymore. Gotta handle laundry. Well, we'll be here when you get back. These last 2-3 weeks, it's been, life has not been great. It's been a struggle, and life has not been great. It's the wrong way to put that. It's just been a struggle. So, yeah, you don't gotta stay quiet. Why would you ever feel the need to stay quiet, Coffee? I'd prefer you didn't, actually. Hey, Monica, how's it going? Much love to you as well, my friend. Need to shower and wake up. Interview, as I said. Guest teaching a class today. Life moves fast. That's crazy. I'm okay. I'm glad you're okay. Okay is a good place to be. Like, it's just been, what I'm saying though is just like, things have been a struggle in my personal life this past week, and you know, you recently moved way north, right? Lack of sun will be getting to you. I don't think it's lack of sun. I appreciate the thought, but I don't think it's lack of sun. This is a change, but awesome. Yeah. Hey, Cindy, how's it going? And welcome back, Karma. No, it's just been, like, here's some of my gas money. You didn't have to do that, Mudley.
Here's some of my gas money, Lowell.
Why did the voice have, like, a spicy tone to it? Wow. That was something. Anyways, Mudley, thank you so much for the $2 super chat again. You didn't have to do that, but I do very much appreciate it. Sun will always shine after the rain. Yeah. Are you streaming Mondays now? I might. I'm probably gonna do these a little more. You guys might actually see me going live more often. It'll be during the day, though. Love all you sexy floofs, Raven and Patience. The love is real, and you know, wife, and I love you, and we understand. No, we definitely appreciate you guys. Trust me. And I know I say the word appreciate too much, and I'm sorry about that. I need a thesaurus. You know what? How about this? Synonyms for appreciate. Let's expand our vocabulary really quick. She's still around, Taylor. I think she did say that she might go silent because she was walking, so. Recognize the full worth of. Value, respect, prize, cherish, treasure, and admire. I do absolutely cherish all of your guys' support, love, kind words, etc. Cherish is a good one. Damn indeed, Patience. Latin Dictionary and Grammar Book, I'd be able to say I got you. I don't need Latin, though. Not safe around here. No, pay attention to what you're doing, Coffee. Be grateful for. Being all lovey-dovey. Yes. I admire it. Hold in high regard, hold in esteem. Rate highly, think highly of, think much of, have a high opinion of. Be indebted for. The opposite is disparage. Acknowledge, recognize, realize, know, understand, comprehend, perceive, discern. Yeah, there's a lot of it. Say the word appreciate more times than anyone else has ever has, and it's something people don't do enough. We are honored to know and be part of the family. Oh, I appreciate that. You're the best. Appreciate that too. We just saw a dog. Yay! Let's talk about what chat said. My dog is sleeping. Aw. Mitzi's upstairs with Patience. That's a cat, if you guys don't know. Being Raven, he's just great the way he is. Yeah. Idea for April Fool's video? Oh, no. I'm not even thinking about the April Fool's video yet. I know Ghost and I are probably going to do another MLG gaming live stream on that day. Probably. Lily, nice. Los Opso, awesome. Can't say dogs, but I can see a bird eating another bird. Well, that's a thing you can see. Is Ireland real? Like, just... Is Ireland real? So we get past Valentine's? Right. Oh. Sour. My drink of choice this morning. Like Florida, but cold and with more white rock and black tar. Oh. Those blank core videos of all the weird and funny crap you've said. Oh, no. Anyways, my drink of choice was a Redoxon, which is a vitamin C and zinc mix. Carbonated, that's where the carbonation came from. And a G Fuel hydration mix, no caffeine, strawberry. So it was orange strawberry mix, and it was very sour. Taroxa messaged me again. Bro, just come to the stream, dude. Truly appreciate it. Of course, man. Of course. Not a problem. Glad I accidentally came across this. Yeah, you should have been notified. YouTube not notifying people? I'd believe that. Raven, I would think it'd be interesting to hear your thoughts on the glitch stories that you reach storage. An interesting idea of glitch stories. The only reason I'm able to shovel. Okay. I agree. Did not get notified. That's unfortunate. Ice Vanilla Berry Red Bull. I have not tried that yet. I want to. I don't like to give my... okay. I'm not gonna... How do I say this and not say it like no? Because I'm not saying no. What I'm saying is I don't know if people really want my opinion as much as they want the story. So... Dearest gentle reader, it is apparent that the esteemed leader of the magnificent congregation known as the Flock wishes to imbue our lives with overwhelming supplies of generosity and gratefulness. Yeah. That's a very verbose sentence you just said. Saw a ping on my Discord after lecturing came here. Oh. Fresh batch of tea bags. These taste like all kind of gross. Oh, no. Cole, what's up, buddy? Lovely surprise and a great way to turn around an awful Monday. I'm sorry you're having an awful Monday, my friend. Got that flavor before it came out. My sponsorship was with Red Bull. Lets us sometimes get early access. Early flavor access. Awesome. That's actually really cool, Fox. Washington gets cold in the winters? Yes, I believe it does. You're in the far north and the far west, so... TurboTax. Your refund just got bigger. Check your 2025 tax impact. No, I don't use TurboTax. Internet wouldn't stop influencing me. I haven't seen it online. I just keep seeing it, like, at stores. Got that same email. It's probably because you used TurboTax one time in your life, so... It's cold. The back of my eyes hurt. That's cold. I really like it because it tastes like less sweet blue raspberry. Awesome. And I ain't gonna get a refund. I'm gonna owe in taxes. I always do. I'm not Lady Whistledown, but I used to write like this in high school after we started reading Pride and Prejudice, Great Gatsby, and 10 Little Indians. Crazy. Night washing gets cold? Yes. In the winter, I'm sure it does. Oh, goodness, yeah. No, I always owe in taxes because I don't pay my quarterly taxes because I'm a bad person. No, I don't like doing estimates. I just file at the end of the year and pay what I owe. That's why you got to put money in savings whenever you do this kind of stuff. So, in the summer it's too warm, huh? Ben, how you doing? Sorry you can't sleep. I can't sleep either. Probably because it's 11:30 in the morning. So how long have we been going? 31 minutes, and I have not started working. I don't pay my taxes. I'm a student. That's fair, too. Came to the right place. 9:30 right now for you. Nice, nice. What is going on this week? What do we got going? Do 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 do. 5:30. Oh, sheesh. Oh, 5:30 p.m. 4:30 a.m. here, and it's already 70 degrees. Yeah, you guys are dealing with some warm stuff, aren't you? What's my favorite video to make? That's a good question. I don't really have a favorite video to make because they all kind of how do I say this? It's not like my videos aren't pre-made, but they all get made kind of the same way. So when there be more glitch stories, literally every Monday, Taylor. So 5:30 p.m. my time today. There'll be more glitch stories. I do glitch stories every Monday at 5:30 p.m. So, of course. So that's done, and then I actually have a creepypasta for the fiction channel set up for tomorrow. If you guys don't know, I do have a fiction channel. I'm trying to post there more. Let me get you guys the link if you all care. If you don't, that's totally fine. I can't spell. Wow. I did a video, not yesterday, 2 days ago, that did okay. And then I have another one coming out, I think, tomorrow over there. So, like Fiction 2. Went to look for it right before I got here and it didn't come up. All right, there's the channel. It's at Raven Pasta. The name of the channel is technically As the Raven Creeps, which was a play on As the Raven Dreams and Creepypasta because I'm a clever guy. But it's at Raven Pasta as the tag, so. The fiction I did recently was Mr. Widemouth, which is a classic creepypasta, and I absolutely love that one. It's fun. It's a fun story. Sub to it. Well, thank you. Yeah. What I've been doing is whenever I put a video up over there, I'm doing collabs on YouTube, so it's like by As the Raven Creeps and As the Raven Dreams, so you guys should get notified too. Did you get into this stuff because of my own experiences, or just because you enjoy creepy stories? I am familiar with Siren Head, yes. Because I like the creepy stories. I used to listen to Let's Read and Mr. Creepypasta all the time, so. On the bus, my God, this is the cheesiest bus you've ever been on. I'm sorry. For 3 years or so, I've been listening to it, and I'm surprised I've never heard you mention it. I don't... Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm pretty bad at promoting it, so. There's that. Are you taking submissions to Creepypasta and Fix channel, or are you only making your own? So the recent ones have been from the wiki. They haven't been ones I've written. So if you have a fiction story you wrote that you want on the channel, just send it in to me, and I will... Sorry, I plugged my nose while I talked, and I realized I sounded weird. No, you're fine, Cindy. If you have a creepypasta to send in, go ahead. I will try to get to it ASAP. So I think my comment got deleted from the comments. Anime, what do you mean? So, Mr. Widemouth is my favorite creepypasta, but you think you think the comment got deleted? That's... Did it? I didn't delete it. Oh, yeah. I only have the 2 comments. Odd. I definitely did not delete the comment. You're the second person who's made a comment about somebody, or about your comment being deleted, so I don't know. That's odd. Already subbed. Well, thank you. Is making content as hard as people think, or is it easy? It's a little of both. It entirely depends on your mindset. You have to do something you love, because if you don't do what you love, it's gonna shine through. So you have to, like, really... If you have a story you'd like to hear on the channel, yeah. If you have a story that you'd like to hear on the channel, please do go to astheravendreams.com and click the big button to send it my way. Or if you have trouble with the website, please go ahead and email me at astheravendreams@gmail.com. It can be hard. It really can. You have to, because you are your own boss, so you have to keep yourself in line. Or go live and spend 36 minutes talking to chat whenever you said you were going to live record. So we'll never complain about more content. I appreciate that. Eventually making content, but don't know what to do. You just got to start. It's the whole thing. As Raven Nightmares, it'd be funny if we talked about people's dreams. Nice. Had to wait for hours to comment about sleep. YouTube did. Yeah. 72 already. YouTube bullying mods now. I think so. Apps is 82 today. Crazy. YouTube's been really... It has been heavy-handed. You have to do what you love what you do, and balance not burning out. Spoken from experience. Very true, Fox. Very true. Guys, I'm going to put the stream on Be Right Back. I have to run to the restroom. And unfortunately, I could smell the wax cube I just melted. It smells like blueberry. Unfortunately, I don't have a co-host with me today, so I can't be like, hey, patience, entertain the chat. So I'll be right back. I have to run to the restroom. You're going to find I do that a few times because I drink a lot of water. So be right back. Keep getting bullied by YouTube. I'm sorry. So tired and can't sleep. Oof. It's like I love being in movies and shows and such, but it's exhausting. I love kids, but teaching can be tiring. It can. Love performing, but dancing is also physically demanding. Gotta balance it all out. That's true. Just have to think about how the time or energy. There's just so many people trying to be content creators, and it's hard to tell them apart. That's true as well. Neglecting my Instagram, yet I have new followers, so that's confusing, right? I had a bunch of people follow my Facebook for some reason. I don't post over there very often. Get some rest, get a hot drink, and kill the screen for a bit. The problem is, I think pen is too hot. Maybe. No, I may be incorrect on that. Sorry. I may be reading into that myself and not understanding. Sorry. Didn't have to get up once. Nice. I struggled last night. Last night I kept waking up and like turning over a lot, and I had some trouble last night now that I'm thinking about it out loud. Just out of nowhere, new followers? Yeah. Come over to me and you'll be cold. Be a bit of a travel. I know Raven when I see his thumbnails. I also know when I hear things that sound like his content. That's called signature. True that. It's called branding, and branding is the first step to merchandising. Yeah. Where's my chair stuck on? Nothing. It's just stuck, apparently. There we go. Hope the movie brings you more followers, too. That'd be cool. I hope it does well for you guys. I'm psyched. I am psyched for it. Truly, truly. Sorry if I was, if I sounded slightly okay. So, Fox, I actually do want to apologize to you. I wanted to say this the other day, but I didn't, or today. I don't remember when it was. I wanted to say it, but I didn't get a chance to. I do apologize if I sounded, like, if I seemed a little dismissive whenever you asked about the movie. On the last time you messaged me. I wasn't trying to be. I realized it kind of did come out that way. And I, again, apologize. The day you asked me, if I'm correct, which I rarely am, you didn't totally understand. I mean, I appreciate that, but I wanted to explain myself because I don't like seeming like an a-hole. It was the 7th. Was that the day I think it was? No, it was the day after. Never mind. It's been stressful. Champ Dining, North Mr. Pizza celebrates National Pizza Day with us. Order online now and use promo code NATPizzaDay to receive 15% off your order today only. Nice. Friday was a hard day. You messaged me on Saturday. I was just kind of tired on Saturday. Friday was a hard day because we got CJ's ashes back. So it was a bit of a hard day. So, Wolf, you asked about points. You get points by being at live streams. That's pretty much all you gotta do. Be at live streams and chat. Sometimes I can give points. Sometimes I have to. It doesn't always work. And I can't remember if it's give points or give. Failed to give 0 feathers to 1,000. Oh, well, see, I'm stupid. It's ! Give at Wolfpack Play 1,000. See, it didn't work. Don't thank me yet. See if that works. No. Okay. Anyways, yeah, so it didn't work. Yeah, it didn't work. The bot is broken. I think the bot is broken. That's the thing. Still hoarding my feathers. Fair enough. I don't know why that doesn't work. I don't know if it's just add points at Wolf. I don't know. I don't know. Redeem drowning. Oh no. Lar 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 lar. There you go. Okay, so it's add points, the name, and then the amount. That worked. Pip's still in the lead. Pip is still in the lead with like 14 million. No problem. Don't spend them all in one place. Well, you have to spend them all in one place, but don't spend them all at one time. I don't know. Andy out here testing the bot with the slots 420 again. But yeah, so it's been a week. Last week kind of sucked. Like I said, Friday was a hard day. It was a hard day because whenever you get those ashes back for a pet that you've lost, it unfortunately makes it real. So, Pick make a match with his feathers. He could. Didn't work for me. Do you not have the points? You might not have the points, Taylor. Here, I know you're fairly new, so add points. Taylor 1000. Been there, yeah. Cremated both your pets. I'm sorry, Mudley. Wait, yourself? Maddie got a glass memorial, a wooden box, and a necklace all over Cat's ashes when he had to get put down. That's sad. Yeah, so thankfully the cremation company gave us a very lovely wooden box. It is very lovely. It looks like it was hand carved, so. It was a clay paw print. Yeah, so they gave us that too. They gave us an inked paw print, a clayed paw print, and they, like I said, the box is hand carved. It's very nice. It's very lovely. It is very, very lovely. And I'm appreciative they were able to ink the paw prints. I'm gonna scan those in and get them, get a copy of them so I can get it tattooed on my right arm, or my left arm, not my right arm. Sorry, you lost, but I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. It's been hard, but like I said, Penny, I appreciate that. It's just been, I had to remember who you were. Sorry, had to remember your name that wasn't your display name. I didn't have to remember who you were. I feel bad now. Didn't get a chance to keep anything like paw print, but I'm gonna do it for Eris. Yeah, your eyes. Yeah. It's focus time. Is it focus time? Is it? Hello, Spark of Hope. How you doing? Zoe was 15 years old. I'm sorry. Oh, your cat was put down last year. That's what you said. Yeah. No, it's hard. CJ was unfortunately the second one that we've had to do that too in our adult lives. Is it peanut butter jelly time? I poured spot remover on my dog and now he's gone. Nice. Was texting wifey what I miss? Not a whole lot. Sorry. Good, excited you're live. Thank you. Floofs are precious and loved. Remember the good times always. Once again, sorry for that. No, I appreciate that coffee. I don't know how we ended up on this conversation. We just did. All right, let me get this open here. We have a penny and a pen in the chat. We do. Good distraction from political BS. Yes, I do my best. That's why I always say be apolitical. Which, the thing I love is whenever I said that we don't do politics in this channel, not a lot of people, some people got mad at me for it. I don't think they understood the intent. It's me saying that you can't be, please don't be political in my chat, isn't me saying that I'm not understanding of politics, that I don't pay attention to what's going on, that I don't have my own political opinions or haven't, quote, taken a side to some extent. It's not that. It's that I know some people need a place that some people, myself included, need a section of our lives and of the internet where politics is not injected, right? Does that make sense to you all? Because I don't think I came across saying, whenever I said that, that's my intent. We all need a place where it's not injected into that moment in time. So I have a good distraction from politics. You do. Your Fallout ducks arrived. Oh, your Fallout duck arrived. Sorry. Awesome. Raven, never feel bad for any day. You know that. Oh, understand. Of course, of course. How do I drowning robot? Taylor, it's ! Redeem space drowning. Karma's duck. Love it. Yes. Can't take that name. Catrick Stump. Fallout reminded me. Nice. Tom and I were talking about that, and you didn't ask for anything rude or over excessive. I didn't think so. I agree about being apolitical. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Me saying, hey, let's be apolitical on this channel isn't me saying that I don't have political opinions. Yeah, that. It's me saying, hey, some people need a place where it's not political. And yes, there are other channels for that. Karma got a Lucy duck. Nice. Oh my god, chat's going crazy. Just want to come in and say, hey, hope you and everyone are having a good time. Hey, Ghost, what's up, buddy? Does, of course, we all have our opinions, but it doesn't mean we have to talk about them everywhere. True that. Wife and I are dealing with politics all the time as artists, but we won't let it consume everything. In a cargo box. Taylor, you don't have enough points anymore. It's 200 points, so I have to do a value to it. So that Patrick Stomp. Where was I? Patrick Stump, the guy from Fall Out Boy. That's funny. That is funny, though. My favorite AI creepy story reader. I'm glad you put kidding on there, Kit. I can click your name. I have options. I can do things. I don't need politics about everything we watch. Canadian fan here. Hello. Amen means let it be so. True that. Patrick Stump, can I give Taylor some of my points? I don't think you can. I think that has to be add. You can't do give. Speaking of merchandise, when will you make a stuck in a mushroom shirt? That's a good question. I need to. Taylor. I'll give you another 1,000, but just know they go quick, Taylor, so be careful. Doing good, just out and about right now. Phone is close to dying, so can't be here too long. Bro, how is your phone close to dying at noon, at 1 p.m.? What are you doing? Did you not charge it? Of course, sure, like that. Make my unicorn hoodie. Mudley. I know. But hey, Mudley, you're getting a special sticker in your poster I have to send out. I gotta get it to USPS today. I would do that in the afternoon. Probably after stream. So Wolfpack, if you want to redeem the sound effect, it's ! redeem space, then the name of the sound effect. Maybe the battery life is poor. That's possible. Do you have any baby clothes in your merch? That's a good question, Cole. I could probably make that happen. Get off my lawn! Get off my lawn. Love your glitch podcast. Can I send you an angel story? You can. I'd have to figure out where it would go. Potentially that would go in a paranormal video. Or just a strange and scary stories. I understand that doesn't necessarily mean it's a scary story, but it's definitely something that could be labeled as strange. Do you have any new mugs? I don't think so. I don't think I have any new ones lately. But again, I can always make that happen. I don't know if T-Chip has baby sizes. But maybe Fourth Wall does. If Fourth Wall does, that'd be cool. Not sure if it fits, but it's a great story. I mean, my thing is, like, I'm always, even if it's not scary, I could figure out the slots are rigged. I could figure out how to make it work. Is Gerbil broken? Interesting. You did redeem it and it did not play, didn't you? Huh. That might be broken. I don't know why. All my sounds were added in, so I don't know why it's broken. Have you ever heard of an anchored space? It's a space that feels stuck in time or like time doesn't apply normally to it. I have not. Like as the baby screams stuff. Oh, jeez. Like an actual baby clothing thing? I mean, I guess I could make a specific one, huh? Interesting. It showed on screen but didn't play. It's weird. It might be broken. It shouldn't be. Like all the other ones are there. I added them all to the Streamlabs thing and I don't ever touch them. It just exists. I mean, this 15 minutes till my stop or 15 minutes past it. Oof. So one morning I woke up to you near...
She's so dongle, she's sprongle.
She's so dongle, she's sprongle indeed. So one morning I woke up... I lost it. There it is. To you narrating one of my stories. For some reason, a really old video played. That was weird. Interesting.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah. Real Troxus says, I love you, Ray. Congrats on 50K. CT, what is up, buddy? Welcome in. Thank you so very much. And yes, everyone, we did hit 50,000. So, very happy with that. Don't do it, Raven. Also have a child. Well, okay. Backgrounds doing the spaces? Yes, potentially. Might be having a dirt moment. It is a robot. Do any glitches have happened to you? I have one that one that's in a video from a while back that I personally thought was a glitch, but a lot of people told me it wasn't. So, as to your own personal glitch to paranormal experiences, I only have the one glitch experience. I have not had any like actual paranormal experiences. So, didn't we have a hidden audio? We did. I believe it was drowning, and it was added. So, YouTube being weird, true. Did that get added? I think it got added. Why is the drowning robot funny? I don't know. It just is. That's dedication for having a kid for the merch, right? Good job on 50K, thank you. Do you have naming after you? Oh no. You have 50K, Lady Spicaria hit 5K. You hit 50K, Lady Spicaria hit 5K. She did, yes. Congrats to Spicario as well. Spicaria. Spookario, apparently. I meant Spookaria. Either me or the Cinnamon will commit to the bit. That's a lot of commitments. 55 minutes, not a single story recorded. This was a terrible idea. I'm joking. It's not a terrible idea. Lady Spookaria versus Sir Spookario. Spookario! It's me, it's Spookario. Let's go. All right. Actually, before we do that, still at 50K. Okay. My worry is that now that I'm at 50,000, I'm gonna have like 15 people unsub, and I'm gonna have to wait another day or two just to hit 50K again, and that's gonna be so unfortunate. That happened to Spookaria. With the Executive Dysfunction Squad, nice. Whose idea was this? Together, a bunch of clever, witty people together to record. Far too distracting. It was, right? Whose idea was this? Was it mine? It might have been mine. I just said what I said at the kitchen not 5 seconds later. Oh. Yeah. Huh. I do have a story about a dark being and sleep paralysis on my army post. Creepy AF. If you want to send it in, go for it. Sleep paralysis is always good. Always good stuff. Needed something fun to listen to while coding until this is live. Whatever happens, I'm here for it. Let's go, Kit. Let's go. Good luck on your coding. I'm terrible at programming. I have tried so often, so many times to become a programmer, and you can't do it. Be here lurking, working on some stuff. Awesome. Behind the scenes. Bad2 bullying AI to help. Do a mega glitch in the Matrix video? What do you consider a mega glitch in the Matrix video? Muffled under piano. Whose idea was this? Sleep paralysis. Sleep paralysis ones typically get mixed in with the strange and scary or paranormal depending on what it is, so. Wouldn't it be cool to have a story about criminals who try to escape getting stuck in an endless maze of spaces? Call it Criminal Spaces? Wasn't there a movie like that? Where criminals get sent to like an alternate dimension for all of eternity? Actually, you know what? I did read a book like that. There was a book like that. Except they got sent to a mirror dimension that was like prehistoric. Like they got shipped back to like the Jurassic period or Triassic or something like that. What book was that? It was good. It was pretty good. It had issues, but it was good. I'm a glitch. I really don't exist. Cindy, don't say that. You absolutely exist. My channel never existed? Crazy. Is it like every previous glitch video compiled in like one 500-hour video? I am... Okay. Okay, listen. I can typically render out a 4-hour video in 1 hour. So a 400-hour video would take me about 100 hours to render out. I would have to not work for at least 4 days to have that done. It's amazing you might come up with so many unique ideas and put them into writing. That's true. It's true. Like one of those shops sells you a monkey's paw, then turn around, it's gone. Yeah, I don't exist either. I'm a paid actor in Argentina. Nice. That site glitch still happens from time to time. I've learned to accept it, but it still does happen. Interesting. I think she meant paid. Could YouTube be a glitch in the Matrix? Possibly. Old 80s movie with a guy who played Gomez Adams in the 90s movie where criminals sentenced to spend a certain amount of time as an animal to learn empathy. Very weird. Interesting idea. Have you read the Red Lamp story? No. I had a glitch into your podcast one day. A few people have, interestingly. Okay. We're We're gonna try to get some recording done. Maybe if my throat will work with me. Man. There is definitely some postnasal in there, isn't there? Damn. There is some vocal fry in my throat here. And listening to scary stories, sadly, I'm very mood based. So if it ain't in the mood, it ain't happening. I get that. Interesting, same glitch story. Maybe I have heard it then. Gotta go. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you, Liz. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you being here, my friend. You okay? I'm okay. Yeah, I'm just doing throat stretches. Even though I was thinking of High School Musical. Hope my comments don't vanish. I see them, so it's nap time. Be back. Mildly go have a nap. Enjoy your nap, my friend. So that's how Raven warms with the chords. That's part of it. Wow. That kind of stuff. Go to a light book reading, but it's more of a campfire storytelling, potentially. Unfortunately, I have been slightly ill lately. Weather's kicking my back in. I think I caught something recently. Like, I think I mentioned that a while back. I bopped to the top. What? I sat listening while making a hexicardy, but with only 5 sides. Tore it out, restarted with 6 sides. Next day, went back to Spotify, went back to the same stories, and my hexagon had 7 sides. Interesting. Makes it a septagon. Zombie editions? No. I'm all right. It's just it's sinus and throat stuff, which is the story of my life, right? Dry air does not work. I have humidifiers going, but I need to get my other ones going. Interesting to the channel, right? Decepticons? Yes. Autobots roll out. Ooh, just lost 7 people. That was crazy. Went from 31 to 24 immediately. That's awesome. Hexacardies are fun to make. I don't know what that is. Air purifiers for me? Yeah. Yeah, purifiers are good, but it's the dry air that kicks my back end. Rub your throat too, not kidding. No, I know. I do that. I do that like that. Like that. Probably shouldn't strangle myself. Not everyone dipping out at once. It's all right. Cough randomly, don't have mine on? Yeah. Been here since the lockdown of COVID. I appreciate that. I pretty much started this right before COVID took over, so. Wah, 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 wah. Ho, 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 ho. Would you rather hot and humid, dry and hot, cold and humid, or dry and cold? Cold and humid. Yes. So I haven't read these stories yet, so I don't know if they're going to be any good, but let's see. We'll see if they are. Crochet cardigan. Nice, nice. Hi, Raven. I've written a few to you as I've had strange experiences all my life, so here's another. Glitch or ghost, I'm not sure. I tend to think ghost. This particular one is short and sweet. This happened to already messed up. Other one is short and sweet. My voice is sounding too pitchy. Unhappy. Been so humid here, it's like an oven. Oof. It's paranormal stories right now, so. Minecraft the movie. Remember you released a video called something like it came from China and it was like Corona before lockdown? Don't think that was me, Coffee. Though maybe. Maybe there was something like that actually. Was there? It definitely didn't have anything to do with COVID. Was it the mask one? Like way back? Was that the one about the elusive mask? I think is what it was called. The mask that came from a mask that came from China. Interesting. Maybe. I said it was oh, fair. Misunderstood. Apologies. You're reaching back six and odd years, so. Anyways. One is short and sweet. This happened quite a while ago. Maybe 10 years. It was Christmas Eve and driving to visit my friends, and It was Christmas Eve, and I was driving to visit my friend's family. Maybe a going... family. Typos and stories absolutely screw things up, just so y'all know. Was in the shower. Awesome. My friend's family. Maybe going a bit fast. It was a bright, cold day, no overcast. When I see a motorcycle cop coming up from behind me and on my left. Crap, I think. I was going a bit fast. The officer pulled up alongside us, and I could see him peering over at us. So I dropped my speed, expecting to get pulled over. I glanced at the speedometer and then back at the cop, but he was gone. There were no turnoffs there. He didn't pass me or change lanes. He was simply gone. Afterwards, it occurred to me that he was really close, and I don't recall ever hearing an engine. That was a short and sweet one, Jim. Thank you. Ghost cop on a motorcycle. Woo-woo. Watch on your DS. Nice. 6 years, man. I still have a mask in my bag. Dang. Still have one. I still have a couple in my car. So. 70 Jim K. Browse. Got to go to the paranormal folder. Correction. Need to make a paranormal folder for this month. It's crazy. Ep 965 Paranormal 90. Save. Export. COVID was rough. I had a cold when it started. I mean, yeah. 75 seconds. Hang on. Got to fix my little spreadsheet here. Equals sum. Left parenthesis. Space. Down. Enter. We're up there. Space equals this. Div 60 equals this. Div this. Look at that. You guys can't see it, but my spreadsheet does awesome things. It's kind of like, it just kind of lives there, all pink with butterflies all over it. Nice. I have a mask of my logo. Nasty cough in 2020. Yeah. It happens. So a few of these from today's little collection here I'm reading are on the shorter side, which is okay. Mask was purple, nice. Ah. Fix that, there we go. Hi, Raven. I really enjoy listening to you telling stories. It's calming when I'm crocheting. When I was living in Texas, I lived in a haunted house. I've had a few paranormal experiences there, but here are two that really stand out. One night, we were woken up in the middle of the night by a loud crash and the alarm from our security system. Well, typo. From our security system. Black glitter one that I love. Nice. Nice. We got up to see what was going on, and we found that the bottle of dish soap had fallen into the sink. The thing is, where the soap was sitting, there was no way that it could have just fallen. There was a half wall with a countertop behind the sink that the soap was sitting on, and we could see from the ring that the bottle left that... Oh, whoops. And we could see from the ring that the bottle left that it wasn't close to the edge of the counter. It was just me and my husband living in that house, so nobody else could have moved it. The second story is one day when I got home from work. My husband was working overnight, so I was home alone. I got home and sat down on the couch to take my boots off when I heard the refrigerator ding. I went to the kitchen to see what was wrong with it, and the light for the water dispenser was on. We never turned that light on, so I turned it back off and it dinged again. I then went to the computer room to do some stuff for work when I heard the refrigerator ding once more. I just ignored it until it was time to cook dinner. The entire time that I was cooking, the light was turning on, off, on and off. I was literally shaking, and as soon as I was done cooking, it stopped. Again, simple story, not bad for paranormal, it's fine. Duchess, how you doing? What's up? I like the greetings given to Raven for the story. It's kind of sweet. I like to keep them in because it helps my ego feel good. Makes me feel happy. Anyone else's phone alarm's turning off? My 6 a.m. keeps turning off. Not mine. I don't use my phone, though. I use an Alexa. If I activated anyone's Amazon, sorry. When Zoe died, my cup fell off the table and I didn't touch it, and I was scared, and I looked and saw a shadow of my cat Zoe. Aw. Love your spooky stories? Yeah. Use an iPad, fair. She's quiet here. Who's quiet? It's for meds. Oof, it's not good. You need your med alarms, that's for sure. Yeah. Sorry, not me to cough your guys' ear. I apologize so much. I'm so sorry. That was an accident. I like choked on nothing. I'm sorry. Oh my god, so unprofessional. Doing good, Duchess, minus the crash out I just had. How are you? Just doing some recording. As always, I figured I would work while live, which has turned out to be a decent idea, but also not great. Where can I send fan art? To the email, please. If you want to send in some fan art, as the Raven Dreams at gmail.com. Please do send that. I choke on air and trip upstairs. I'm a klutz. That was me choking on air because I took a breath in. It was like, oh. Coughing, the new ASMR. Hell yeah. Coughing and sniffling, it's what I do. Did you see my fan art? I saw something you posted and tagged me on, but I haven't... Is there more than just that one, or was there something else? I did see that. I commented on it. Doing all right, thank you. Awesome. Too distracting than our witty banter. Truth. Way too distracting. Stop it. Did a video of how I drew it. Oh, awesome. So, back in 2012 or 2013, I went to a wrestling show that was being put on for Make-A-Wish. My parents had bought me a ticket, but they were actually working at the venue where the show was being held, so I ended up working it too. Completely volunteer at the concession stand. It was an WLW show, that's World League Wrestling, which at the time was a wrestling school owned and operated by the legendary Harley Race, who was at the show, but I was way too intimidated to talk to. Seriously, that dude has a presence. I know you guys don't know this, but this story was written by Tom. This is Tom's actual paranormal experience, and as I'm reading it, I feel like I need to read it like one of Tom's scripts, because I know this is a story, an experience, but it feels like a script, and it's not. And I feel like I need to read it like a script. I'm silly. That dude has a presence. Could tell because the parenthesis with words, he likes to do that a lot in his scripts. Here's the link. Taylor, you can't post a link. YouTube will strip that. It won't let you post links in my chat. For security reasons, it stops that. A Sycamore. Nice. No, I'm just letting you know that it won't. Twin Story is getting red, and yeah, he does. Yeah. Presents. Okay, there we go. After the show started, one of the main matches was Ross and Marshall Von Erich, the sons of Kevin Von Erich for those playing the home game, versus the tag champs Strong and Gamble. The champs were the heels, the Von Erichs the baby faces, and of course, they didn't win the titles. Well, after each match, the performers were going over and sitting at these little tables off to the side and doing autographs. I got every single performer's autograph except for their world champ. So I walk up to the Von Erich boys and have a brief talk with them. They were not approachable. Kind of a-hole-ish, but whatever. See, he's doing it. He's making it like a script. I'm reading it like a script in my head. I mentioned you in it? Okay. I mean, if you didn't, did you @tag me? Lucky that YouTube's let us chat? Yes. Careful doing it this way, because the scalping ad channels can get the content to post before you can. They're rather underhanded like that. That'd be interesting. But whatever. That would be an interesting thing to happen. Now, here is where it gets kind of creepy. Their grandfather, Fritz Von Erich, had this blue pinstriped suit that he seemed to always be wearing on formal occasions. Seriously, it was like his trademark. Well, as I go to walk away, I see their grandfather standing behind them, wearing that damned blue pinstripe suit. Absolutely nothing off registered with my brain. And as I walked away, I just said, "Hey, Fritz." And Fritz laughed and waved at me. Ross and Marshall, on the other hand, they got sketched the hell out. Yeah, get water. Not the first time it's happened. So I think the thing is, Karma, since this will still be public... Is audio cutting out? Is audio cutting out? I think it's good. It sounds fine. Might be your service. Not sure. Hello to you, Geek Filter. How you doing? What I was gonna say, Karma, is since the live stream will still be up, I would, if they tried to steal it, I would still own copyright to it, because I have proof that I recorded it before they went live with it. If that makes sense, it would still be stolen from my live stream. It's on his end. Whose end? Oh, it's on their end. Not, is it on my end? What are you saying, Karma? Anyways, if they tried to steal the stories and put them up in a video, I would still have proof because the live stream still exists. So, hell out. That'd be a crazy situation. It wasn't until hours later that it finally dawned on me that Fritz Von Erich had died of brain cancer in 1997. While I don't know why Marshall and Ross were so whatever, I kind of understand why after that they grabbed their bags and vamonos to the back somewhere. So yeah, I saw the patriarch of one of the greatest wrestling families in history at a wrestling show with his grandsons roughly 15 years after the man had died. What a strange world we live in. I would say only in wrestling, but we all know that would just be me putting the business over. Nice, Tom. Yeah, I keep stealing our content. Yeah. Okay, it's on the other end. Yeah, I thought you confused me. I thought you were saying it was on my end. Like, no, don't tell me things are breaking. Patience, why aren't you at lunch yet? Sorry, checking my phone here. Okay, so my security camera, Marshall's and Ross, TJ Maxx too. Huh. Interesting. That's the people's name were Marshall and Ross. They're wrestlers, so. Anyways, my backyard camera can see part of the neighbor's backyard. And every time they let their dog out, it tells me there's a person outside. Top 1.5% university on the earth, and I'm not sure the trek home is worth it. Oof. About to go now. Okay, good. That was the dumb joke. I got like 4 hours of sleep. You're fine. You're fine, Geek Filter. Hungry, need brekkie. Fair. Live near a fire station. Cool. Paranormal Story, I'm trying to figure out how to make it long enough. That's a struggle, right? They have karma. And they've also drop kicked some channels that aren't AI by claiming they're AI, like Vidith. So, Cindy, if you can make it like 300, 400 words, I will still use it. They don't have to be terribly long. Like, these ones are pretty short. Tom's story here was 400, so. It's all good. Did I already do my stuff? I did. Okay. Control E. 154. Tom K. If anyone's curious why I keep saying numbers in the names, the number is how long the story is in seconds, and then the name is the author's name. YouTube's going all parental, true. 2 bowls of cereal, 4 pancakes, and 1 cookie, and 1 mug of tea. Poor Vidith, I hate that he's having this happen to him. I hate that he's having this happen to him. I do too. I would think he said that he disputed it. No, I was looking away from the mic. If I pull the mic away or I look away, it gets a little different, so. No, you're fine, Spark of Hope. You're fine. Not a problem at all. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. In his dispute, he should be able to make a video, like, recording himself do the videos, and that should be his dispute, but I don't know if they've had him do that or not. Actually have a story. I just need to get it onto paper/screen. Yeah, no, you're good. No rush. Always accepting them, you know that. Always, always. Miss Tom, how is he? He's going through some stuff right now. That's why he's not around, but it's not my place to tell his story about what's going on. So I'll just say he's going through some stuff and leave it at that. Give me a second, guys. Just getting distracted by stuff on my phone, as always. Your dog just snorted. I'm sorry. Mongoose come back. He will be back soon. Like I said, he's just going. I'm not gonna get further into it. I'm just gonna keep saying he's going through some stuff personally. That's his place to tell a story, not mine. So. A lost op. So yeah, you mentioned that. That's awesome. I don't know much about that dog breed, but that's awesome. I'm trying to decide if I want to read the next story, if I want to wait for Patience to come down here. She's, like I said, she's about to go to lunch, so I don't want to start recording this and have her come down. I talked to him, wasn't going to say anything. Yeah, like I said, I'm just going to say he's going through some stuff, so got to be here before I can send him a digihug. True that. Tom is a cool guy. He is. Tom is a good dude. Won't say anything. I protect my friends too. Fair enough. She's my autistic support dog. Aw. It's good of her to be there to support you. Electric Thermans, go ahead. I'll be a minute. Oh no, she's stuck on a case. Or a call. Whole AI influencer thing is creepy. I agree. Yeah, 12 o'clock is usually lunch break, but it's kind of up in the air. Sometimes I can because she's off. And sometimes I can't because she's not off. And it's just going to be a minute. It's gonna be a minute. It's gonna be a minute. Yeah, baby. Anyway. Nice. Almost 11 a.m. Nice. Yeah, it's 12:23. Oh, geez, it's 12:23. Wow. Okay. Hi, Raven. Or as the Raven, as I usually call you. Hello to you too, Rod. I'm an aficionado of ghost stories. For almost 60 years now, ever since my mother read me my first spooky stories at bedtime, ever since I was old enough to read or listen to recordings, I've had a fascination with the outer edges of reality. And yes, thinking back to my childhood in the 1970s, I have had quite a few strange experiences on and off. But over the years, I've come to view the universe as a literally endless source of mysteries. Fluffy Butt's awake? Yeah, give your dog her breakfast. Give the dog the breakfast of mysteries. HB. What does HB mean? Hurry back. Yeah. I'm silly in the brain. Verse of mysteries. It echoed. If I verse of mysteries. Yeah, verse of mystery. Verse of anyways, of mysteries. If you like a good mystery, well, you're in the right place. By the way, that is written in a wording that's designed to sound good when being read with your voice. First time doing that. Hopefully it did. Let's get into the specific story because I can't tell you my entire childhood in one chunk. We have to skip ahead to about 2005. I punched the mic. Damn it. We have to skip ahead to about 2005. I'm about 38 years old here, and this summer I was working on a movie. One that turned out to be a prominent Christmas movie. They needed some detail work on an animation puppet. It was maybe a couple of weeks worth of work, not a long job, but I was starving and needed it. The 2 weeks of money might keep me paying bills for another month. Packing my lunches cheaply, I resolved to save money. But I grew restless as the... Restless? It's where you graduated? Nice. Oh, so you're born. Wow. You're born in 08. Yep. With the lo-fi in the background, like a real remix. Oh yeah, I have the lo-fi going, don't I? Nice. I forgot about that. I resolved to save money. But I grew restless as the weekend approached. The job was stressful, and when Saturday came, I really wanted to relax. And I had met a girl, another artist, who was hosting a movie. Why is my pacing so off today? Relax. Lo-fi smooth, nice. Done that so many times I don't move the mic above me. So I would like to have the mic above me, but I feel like if I did that, it would confuse my brain. I use my mic arm and it's just in front of me. Relax. And I had met a girl, another artist, who was hosting a movie screening at the famous Hollywood Forever Cemetery, which was intermittently having screenings of old movies on weekends. And this weekend was a Douglas Fairbanks swashbuckler. They were going to project the video on the side of a mausoleum. Screening was after 8, well after sundown, and I would meet the girl there. My mouth is really dry today. I am struggling, guys. We're going to keep going, though. After 8, well after sundown, and I would meet the girl there. Close your eyes and listen. Fair enough. We should mention that Hollywood Forever Cemetery has a south wall that borders the north side of the Paramount Studios lot. And since the 1940s, at least, people, human figures, have been witnessed walking through that brick wall. Are the actors from old Paramount productions still haunting the studio? And do they sometimes visit their own graves? This place has a history of weird events. A perfect place to have a ghoulish movie screening. Which brings us to that afternoon. I planned ahead so thoroughly that I arrived hours ahead of time. And the sun was still technically up, but right at the edge, when the sky begins to turn that golden color. Let's go back and delete that little section I screwed up there. At the edge, when the this is audio editing magic, guys. Right at the edge, when the sky begins to turn that gold. Couldn't even tell I screwed up, could you? You got this, Ray. We back you. Awesome. Is it okay if I call? Yeah, that's fine. You can call me whatever you want. I know that area well. I live in LA and have friends who work at Paramount. Still haven't seen a movie there after all these years. Crazy. That golden color. See? That's what I'm saying, though. You just merge the clips together. Up, but right at the edge, when the sky begins to turn that golden color. You can barely tell there's an error there. There was an error there. Color. I'm a genius. I'm not a genius. I just know how to
turn that
merge
golden
clips.
color. To turn.
Drinking water? Me too. There were very few cars parked inside the cemetery. The place is huge. Along its many winding roads, there's plenty of parking. I was so early. I was ridiculously early. There were probably only 10 people or fewer in the whole place, and I didn't see any of them as I started wandering around, looking at the beautiful headstones and sculptures and crypts. I did notice something that immediately identified itself as strange, though. It was a roundish dark shadow. A little blurry because my voice is cracking. Identified itself as strange, though. It was a roundish dark shadow. A little blurry because my eyesight has always been a little blurry, even with corrective lenses. This was a shape, floating. Yes, actually floating noticeably above the tombstones. It stood out. It wasn't a person. It was about 300 feet away. It was hard to judge the distance, but it was moving or drifting from right to left, and it was moving further away. Water time. Voice cracks, release a kraken. It happens. That whispered genius bit, right? Seeing how the bacon's made? No, this is not the bacon's made. This is all just a front. I actually just put the stories through AI and generate the voice. This is just me fronting to make it look like I'm real. To left, and it was moving further away. Audio merges come in handy. They were parts of the movie we did that we had to get rid of because pauses and odd sounds. Yes, I make a lot of pauses and odd sounds in my recording, and I just have to delete them. Trust me. Moving further away. Patience, you have to wait. You can come down. I don't care. Audio merges? Yeah. I made a mistake earlier and deleted it and just merged two clips together, and it flowed because I'm good at that. At least leave a part of the story. There's always a lot of people at Hollywood Forever. That's fair. For some reason, I had the impression that it was aware of me. Eventually, it got far enough away that it was lost from sight. And the movie screening? Well, after darkness came down, the movie started and a good crowd of people were there. It was fun, but I had already had my thrill, really. I don't know what the floating thing was, and I feel hesitant to use the word ghost simply because the sighting took place in a cemetery. Intuitively, I feel that it may have been a sentinel of some kind. A thing whose job is to watch over the sacred grounds and ensure that the visitors are shown proper respect. A thing whose job it is to watch over the sacred ground and ensure that the visitors are showing proper respect. But there's no way that I can know for sure. F2, F3. Doing my stuffs. My little macro that makes my voice a little louder and a little more clear and then removes the hard S's that I sometimes do. 275 rod. 275. 2.65 seconds or words per second. Anime says pfft for some reason. Mitzi, why did you yell? I heard her. I know. Anyways, that's that story. That's 4 stories done out of 7. So keep having random coughing fits. I'm sorry. It's definitely a coughable day. Geek Filter, join the channel memberships. Thank you so much, my friend. You'll get early access to this video.
At Geek Filter has been a member for 1 month.
You're gonna get early access to this video. Once I get it all recorded, I'm gonna put together and render it out, and you'll get it before Wednesday. Probably get it today, actually. And you have access to the glitch video right now. And a creepypasta that's up. Excuse me, sheesh. And a fiction story that's up that isn't up on public yet, so. I'm going to make Patience take over for just a couple minutes while I run to the restroom, get more water, and so forth. And I'm going to fill up the humidifier, too, because it's dry. My mouth is so dry right now, so. Patience, would you like to take over?
Sure.
So, everybody, it's sending back to the main page. I'm sorry. Do a kickflip. Barricade, I don't know if I can do a kickflip. I can't even skate. So, I'm going to make Patience take over for just a couple moments while I do some things, since she's on her lunch, you know? Anime wants to know... Ah, you're strangling me with the cord. Guys, she's trying to kill me.
Don't tell them.
Don't tell them. I have to tell them.
Can't.
They deserve to know.
Not yet.
What was I going to say? Oh, Anime wants to know what you do to warm up your vocal cords. Nothing, to the best of my knowledge.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I gargle water, and that's about it. I probably should, because I definitely have troubles. So I need a whole routine like he does. He's much better at it. Much professional. Not me. Let's see. What did I miss? Lots of patiences. Hello. Hello, Taylor. Hi, Spark of Hope. Hello, Karma. Hello, Pen. How am I? I'm good. I'm working Mondays. Mondays. That's something. But we'll make it through. It'll be okay. Hey, Jack. Can I sing like him? No, I am much like Ghost in the sense that I'm just like, I just can't. Sometimes I'll sing along with some of the weird things he sings, but otherwise I don't normally bust out and singing like he does. Patience Strangler is wild. Hey, Ash. Alternate universe, there's a true crime drama about Patience the Strangler. I think so. Let me see. I think I can do the exclamation point and then Marie, and I will type whatever because I just like using his keyboard because it lights up every time you hit a button. I want one of those for my work computer. Don't become a serial killer. I don't plan on it. You know, I like being able to do whatever I want, like use markers and pens. So I won't. Patience, a dev who created the Raven Story AI. No, apparently I'm also AI, so you know, just a cute, happy AI couple, I guess. Even if she was, could she really tell us? Exactly. Do you really want to know? If you could be any half human, half animal, which animal would you choose? You know, that's really interesting because my work team had a similar question. They always do like a question of the day type of morale thing. So that's funny. I think I would probably choose a bird if I can fly. That's the main thing.
Why are you flying?
If you could be any half animal, half human, what animal would you choose?
Squid.
He says squid. Why squid?
Squid.
Because squid. Huh. Well, there you have it, folks.
My
Half
answer is
squid, half bird.
'Cause I'm a squid now. I'm a kid now.
I'm a squid now. I'm a kid now.
I'm Splatoon.
About to eat French fries for breakfast. Yes! I approve.
Don't Canadians do that and just call it poutine?
Yes, but Pen is Australian.
Oh,
So she's just having French fries for breakfast.
that's fair. What do you want to do for dinner? Because those steaks are in the freezer.
Yeah.
I could broil them though. That should still work. Mitzi!
Yeah.
That should still work.
We
I
have
got
steak
this.
or chicken. Meow?
Is the chicken in the fridge?
Yeah,
Oh,
I moved it.
depends. Which one do you want? Do you want those awesome porterhouse steaks we got on discount? I'm bragging because those are good.
With a baked potato.
With a baked potato.
Maybe some bruffles.
You
Bruffle.
like bathroom meowing?
Yes.
Mitzi?
Mitzi likes to go into the dark bathroom in the basement and just meow like crazy. And then whenever you approach her, she usually takes off. Missed a lot. They're in the air fryer. Nice. Squids are yum. Squid is yum. I quite like calamari. French fries are just bigger hash browns. Exactly. You would be a cow. Not a bad choice. Found your channel and sub. Well, thank you, Taylor. Did that work actually? Let me scroll back up. Did that? Okay, it did. Cool. Yep, I should be recording this week for a new video, so you'll notice I'm not as frequent as Raven is, but I'm trying. It's New Year, so I'm trying to do at least one a week, hopefully two. So
Yeah, but like I said, she works a real, actual day job. This is my day job, so it's a little easier for me.
yeah,
By the way, she's standing on top of the washer with her paws like on the back of the washer, looking up at that window that's closed, just meowing in it.
yeah. She
That's why I
likes.
walked in. I was like, "Say there was a bug or something," because Mitzi. No, she's just yelling. And then I walked in there, and she looked at me and went meow.
She likes to stand on the other window that's by the washer. The dryer. She'll jump up there, which is weird because it's slanted. So I'm like, yeah. But she jumped up there and she stood on the slightly slanted part there, and like that's can't be comfortable. Can't exactly see out of it or anything. She's just being weird. That's her opening the portal. Well, portal to where? If you could just make one to the grocery store, that'd be great. Sometimes it's hard to tell if a cat is seeing a ghost or just being a cat. I know. And she's really weird about that. Like, she'll just be doing something, eating or, playing, and she just stops and just stares up in a corner, and I'm like, what are you looking at?
Came back here.
Uh-huh. She also usually has a specific meow that she uses for when she finds bugs.
Yeah.
So you have to move fast so she doesn't eat it.
Larger owl species, interesting choice. In the basement bathroom. Yeah, there's a bathroom in the basement.
Yes.
It was an add-on. It makes this place a 2-bathroom though, so it's nice.
Yeah.
Ghoster's being a cat. Mitzi, I don't know if she can see ghosts. I think she just sees whatever she wants to see. Casper is messing with us. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was in.
Spears asked, how's Minnesota?
Who did?
Spears.
Spear. Oh.
Right there.
Yeah. So, you haven't done this before. Whenever someone comes in, go to this, hit go to channel so you can see what they display as.
Oh, yeah.
In their instance, they display as Spears.
Okay.
Cold, but still nice.
Yeah. Having an actual winter is nice.
Yes. What are you doing? Are you losing it? Mitty? You going crazy?
A little bit. Which is funny because she was asleep on my lap while I'm working. She's usually laying in my lap. She just got up whenever I was getting up for lunch, and she's just full energy now. I wish I could take a nap like that.
Sorry you're wasting your lunch break talking to chat.
It's not a waste.
I mean, like you're not eating.
Oh, that's
Don't
okay.
sneeze on my computer. She sniffed my computer and sneezed.
Of course she did.
I need to blow it off. I realize how dusty it gets on here.
Yeah.
Dry. Winter.
Fox says, I gotta go now. Time to start the day. Love you all. Bye, Fox.
Fox, have a good one, buddy. Hope bro's staying safe and warm. I mean, yeah, we're staying warm. To the best of my knowledge, we're safe, other than what happened 2 days ago. Which I haven't told them about yet. There was a minor thing that happened. It wasn't like a crazy scary event, but F in chat for Zoe. I'm not near the thing. My chat doesn't like to do like the letter things in chat, but it's still much love and respect to Zoe always. At least she doesn't have 100 sneeze runs. No. Minnesota. I lived in Plymouth for 4 years in the 80s. Yes, I am old now. Geek Filter. We live in Rochester, so about an hour south of Minneapolis. Zoe and me out me 24/7. Aw.
Oh.
Brace for impact and just sneezed for 15 minutes straight. Poor girl's fallen over numerous times and kept sneezing. Oh, man. She'd sneeze a lot. Yeah, Mitzi sneezes whenever she finds dust, which she has a knack for doing because she's a long-haired cat.
Uh-huh. Hi. Okay.
I should climb on you.
Okay.
Oh, now she wants to cuddle.
Say hello to the chat.
No, she doesn't want to say hello.
No, it's not in the bathroom.
Cat's not in the bathroom. Don't care about them. Been there, had an aunt that lived there, I think. Nice. So the other day, 2 nights ago, midnight. Literally midnight. Huh?
Nothing.
Yeah, literally midnight. It was actually like 11:55, whatever. It's
Yeah.
after midnight. Literally midnight, I'm woken up to the sound of my Google Assistant thingy upstairs going off because it's connected to the doorbell. Some guy walked up to our door at midnight and rang the doorbell. And I started talking to him through my camera. He's like, "Can I help you?" And he said that he lost a phone and it was pinging somewhere near there, and he asked if we had the phone. To which I said, "No, we haven't left all day." And he said, "Oh, well, it's pinging around there. I have this phone, but it only works on Wi-Fi, and it showed it was over here." And I'm like, "We don't have your phone." And then he left. So it started to leave. And he was looking around, like he's looking at the neighbor's house. And I told him, I was like, "Hey, don't go next door and ring their doorbell because it's midnight and they have a baby and you're going to piss them off. Let's not do that. This is not live reading. 242, you don't know what you're talking about." It is live reading. We're just on pause because Patient is on a lunch break. Anyways, so I was like, "Yeah, don't go piss them off. Let's not do that." And he left. And then I went and looked at the other camera. And on the other camera, he walked along the side of the house, shined a flashlight into our neighbor's basement window. Then he walked up to our garage and tried to open the garage door. So, yeah. Yeah. Not happy with that.
Yeah.
Obviously, that was not him looking for a cell phone. He was trying to break in. Are you still hurting for glitch stories? Not hurting, but you can always send them in. I get to them pretty quickly. I'd call the cops immediately. The problem is, by the time I noticed this, he was already gone. At that point, I just thought he was looking for his phone, and I'm like, "Can you go away? It's midnight." By the time I noticed he tried to open the garage door, he was already gone. I'm just tired. No, you're good, Taylor. You're a good neighbor. I am a good neighbor. Because, well, my neighbor to the right of us, he has a baby and he's armed, and let's not ring his doorbell at midnight.
Cindy mentioned I had someone come to my door and accuse me of taking their AirPod. That's exactly what I've heard of. Like this.
Right. I've heard of scams like that too.
Yeah.
One more reason I live in Texas. Well, I live in Minnesota, and that's not a common thing in the middle of winter. Let me say that.
Yeah.
But I have security cameras. I have a doorbell camera and a camera that looks down the driveway, and I'm actually planning on getting at least 2 more to see the rest of the house. I like having security cameras, so Ray will protect you. I'll try. I believe it. Yeah. I don't know if he was trying to case the house and see if anyone came to the door or tried to break in, but he woke me up at midnight and pissed me off.
Yeah.
I should listen to your channel, right? No, just like I said, midnight, the thing upstairs goes off, and it's the doorbell sound, and I'm like, what is going on? There's no way there's someone at my door at midnight. And I see the guy sitting there, I'm talking to him, like, "Can I help you?" I say, goes on the spiel about the phone, and I'm like, "Don't have your phone, dude. No, we haven't left all day." So, don't have a doorbell? You should. You can get a Nest doorbell that's battery. You just take it off the thing and charge it every couple weeks. About half an hour or an hour or so, and it charges. It's a nice camera. Dang, I
Lasts a
lost
while.
everything. Oh, I'm sorry. What happened? Oh, your slots, yeah. My leg feeling static. That's crazy. Karma won 14,000. Nice, nice, nice. Would have asked him if he had checked his pockets. Too lazy to put the battery back in. So with the Nest, you just take it off the wall and bring it inside and plug it into a USB-C. It's kind of nice. And it notifies me every time someone walks by or rings the doorbell, and my Google Home Assistant goes off if they ring it. Mitzi, what are you doing? You being all cuddly?
Mm-hmm.
What time are you gonna go back?
Oh, 55, I think. I need to head up a little earlier, though. My cool boss asked me for a favor.
Your cool boss?
Yeah.
Red?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cool one.
Okay, well, it's 50, so if you want to head back up, that's fine.
Yeah, I suppose I should.
Patience, no leaving. She doesn't have a choice.
Yeah.
She has
I
to
have
clock
do
back
the
in.
day job.
I'll take the headphones off.
Thanks.
It's Mitzi's. Holding you down. I will see you later.
See you later.
Love you.
I love you. Bye,
You good?
guys.
42 said quit your job.
I can't do that.
I mean, you could. We'd be okay.
Yeah.
But let's not do that.
The place, I think, would also bring on a little workplace.
Oh, yeah, no, you'd lose your whole team. Your whole team would go insane.
Yeah.
Did I miss anything? High patience, by patience, says Andy.
Bye. See you in the chat.
Thank you for entertaining them for a while I was doing stuff.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me on.
Of course. Karma said, have a good rest of your day. Spears said, let's start a GoFundMe for patients. I mean, so she can hang with us more. I don't think she'd want to quit her job. I'm gonna be honest, I think she'd be really confused if she wasn't working.
I think so too.
Yeah. She works from home, so it's nice.
Yeah.
In my macros, I'm dying. Oof. I do agree that it'd be nice to have her hanging with us more, and we could do this like all the time with her on there. But it is what it is. It's all good. She likes what she does. She does, I think. She mostly likes what she does.
The job itself is fantastic. I do love it.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys could hear it. She said the job itself is fantastic, and she loves it. Ash says, have a blessed day at work. Yeah. And then Coffee said, have a good day, patience.
Bye, Coffee.
Bye, patience.
Bye.
Bye, Mitzi. Not that you care. No space, Wolfpack. I have a feeling your device is adding spaces automatically. You're like my cool older sister. Nice. Patience is cool. She's dealt with me for 18 years now, so... Working at the same time myself. Nice. Yeah, she's good at what she does. She's like, I'd say she's probably the best at what she does on her team, so. I once thought not working would be a dream, then COVID hit my job for a year. It's the most boring thing on earth to not be working, even when still paid. I feel that. That's why I do this. This is my job now. I turned it into a job. It changed from a hobby to a straight up job, so. Yeah. If someone paid me to find something to do, fair. You're good at what you do, Raven? Thank you. Prior to this, I did information security, specifically vulnerability assessments for compliance and data analysis for the government. It's a lovely job. We all appreciate your efforts, well, thank you. If someone paid me not to be at work, I'd get so much more done. True that. Want to stop by and say hi and bug you all? Oh, you're leaving already. Okay. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. I see how it is. Sadly, reality is a cruel time waster sometimes. I do agree. Had to read my own stories? Well, fair enough. You're a reseller? That's cool. Oh. Ayo. Google, I didn't say your name.
Adopt Mouse Labs has been a member for 1 month.
Penny, thank you so much for joining the memberships. Appreciate you. You get early access to stuff. Have a great one. See you later, 242. Lucky I didn't die from COVID when I had a nasty cold in 2020. Yeah, no. It was crazy. I've had COVID a couple times, unfortunately. I listen to you while I list all the time. Awesome. And 242 has been a member for 53 months. Wow.
At 242 Reeves has been a member for 53 months. 53 months. O_O.
Omg. Andy's been a member for 9 months. I appreciate you
At
guys.
2K_Andy has been a member for 9 months.
I do appreciate you. I appreciate all you guys supporting the channel as you do. It helps a lot being a member. The biggest thing you can do to ever support people that do content like this is just listen, and if you enjoy it, like subscribe and like the video and so forth. It helps a lot. So I've been a member for a whole gestation period. Longer than. Hey! YouTube said 50,000 subscribers. Congrats. That's a big achievement for your channel. We're at 50,001. Now that I've hit 50,000, it's just going to stall. Thank you for not being an AI channel. Never. Absolutely not, Spears. But we're at 50,001. That's good. That means we're past that threshold, right? Now YouTube's going to audit my channel and just delete everybody. How long to get a play button? Hey, I had to 100,000 to get a play button, Andy. So we're halfway there. Don't forget to comment that too. Yeah, 50K. 50,000 people have subscribed to this channel. That is insane. Absolutely crazy that I just... Don't delete the channel. No, I don't think they will. Just saying, it's absolutely crazy that I've managed to hit 50,000. I don't... I know it makes me, like, I know I'm not a big channel. I'm still a small channel. I get that. But it's just crazy to, like... It's just crazy. Been the unofficial member for the longest, true. Channel I liked called Casual Geographic started endorsing AI. Oof. You deserve a play button, I swear. Nice. You have 270. Cool. Eating fries for breakfast because I can. I'm a grown-up. Hey, I eat cereal for dinner sometimes. Why an environmentalist use AI? That is a good question. That is a very good question. You were here. You are here. They need a 50K play button. It'll be 100,000 in no time. I would love that. It took me 6 years to get to 50, so we'll see. Pizza for breakfast, but it wasn't breakfast pizza. Nothing wrong with that either. I do that. I've done that all the time. I've done that quite a bit. I'll eat brownies for breakfast. Yes. I had double smoked bacon from Starbucks. We actually went to Starbucks for once. I don't normally go to Starbucks, but I wanted a peppermint mocha. And for some reason, most coffee places don't have peppermint past December. So, congratulations to Raven and Patience. Thank you. Order Papa John's yesterday, so it was left over. I don't think we have Papa John's up here. We have Toppers, and Toppers is really good. So. Burned out on fast food. I refuse to cook with the current roommate. Oof. Cold pizza for breakfast. Awesome. It's almost Shamrock Shake season. Almost. I'll make you a play button. How will you make me a play button? Do you have a 3D printer? If you 3D print me a play button, and like kind of make it look sort of like a play button, I will pay you like money for it. I'll pay money. I'll pay dollars. I'll pay you an exposure and cash. Okay, probably not cash, but money. Pay you in PayPal. You have a 3D printer? Nice. I do not. I build Rubik's Cubes? Okay, that's kind of cool, though. Cold pizza for breakfast is S tier. I agree. Let me get rid of this really quick. And then I can... Is there anything personally identifiable on here? No. Okay, cool. Has any recording? Yeah, I've got 4 of 7 done already. I did that before lunch. Sources, add... Where is the button? Apparently Campbell's has a 3D printer. Interesting. I love milk so much. It's almost 11 a.m. Yes. That's Audacity. Sorry, guys, doing something real quick. Hang on. There we go. I don't mind if you guys see. Can you hear me? Oh. Are we there? Okay. That was the weirdest thing. It just like stopped working for a second. And Mudley, there was work done. I've recorded 4 of 7 stories already. Okay. Whew. No, like it said the encoder stopped working on my end, and it was like, you're done. Goodbye. It was like, stream's ending. Channel seized up? It did. YouTube's like, you're done. You're done. Anyways, see, look at that. Look at this awesome graph. That right there is the channel growth over 6 years. A little less than 6 years. No, more than 6 years, sorry. Would you like a Rubik's Cube play button? If you have an idea, I would absolutely like that. That's cool. We could talk about that. Pretty steady line. It has been pretty steady. It's been fairly consistent, so. Mathematically, I should be further up, but these past 2 years have been a little iffy. Did you make any progress? Yeah, I have 4 of the 7 stories recorded. I was just trying to show everyone this graph because it's a neat graph. December 4th, 2019 to February 8th, 2026. It's neato, isn't it? After my first video, I had 6 subscribers. Didn't know if I just got, I didn't know I just got back in the nap and back in my car. Okay, fair enough. I get you. Like, after my first video, I had 6 subscribers. And then by the 13th, I had 37. So that's cool. That's cool. I like that. That's a fun thing. That's a fun thing that makes me happy. Anyways. 2 years now when April approaches. Nice. Started listening in spring of 2020. December of 2022. Nice. Nice. It is cool to have you guys here. And you all are here at this live stream where I'm doing work, sort of, sometimes. And that's super cool to me. You guys are so cool. Been in Texas since April 2024. Nice. You should have played one Samurai Jack on it. Nice. That's your podcast in 2024. Okay. Yeah, they're the same content, but yeah. The podcast grew a lot faster than my YouTube channel. Been listening since October of 2020, if I remember correctly. I think it was before that, Mudley. The podcast grew a lot faster than the channel. Okay, that was the wrong website. Let's see. Megaphone. Spotify is my alternative to comment on it? Yeah. Let's find my followers. Podcast. Does it show followers on Megaphone? Spotify literally handed me your podcast? Yes. Work on it within the next month or two. It would take a while to sticker. No, you're fine. That's a really cool idea. Wolfpack, if you want to email me, we could talk about if I could pay you for it. We could talk about that. I would love to, because it's really cool. Does it show me how many followers I have on here? It doesn't. Audience. See if that does. No, but it tells me that 61.84% of my audience over on Spotify is female. That's interesting. That is a huge amount compared to the 32 male. That is a lot. Discovery? No? Huh. One of the females are me? Yes. Yes, yes. I'm just saying, that's a lot. Handsome guy telling scary stories. I wonder if handsome's not the word I'd use, but that's okay. Because the podcast phase people went through. I think it did. That's the thing. I moved over to Megaphone at the exact moment I needed to, which was really cool. I wish this told me how many people followed the podcast, but it does not. On Megaphone. Interesting. Is Gals in our true crime mixtape with the scary stories? Fair. Half my channel viewers are male. Like more of the paranormal in this world? That's, yeah. More occultish and dark things. That's true, Mudley. Not one of the Spotify listening to only. Yeah. Most of them like true crime. No payment, please. I want to make this so I can get better and I can make myself one too. I mean, that's fair, but, you know. Hey, Marty, what's up? It's just me right now, though. Not Patience, unfortunately. She's in chat somewhere. Tried talking about this stuff with my boyfriend, but he's sadly not interested. It's unfortunate. Let me see if I can go to the podcasters.spotify and see if I can get my info there. As long as it doesn't break my computer. Spotify likes to cause problems. Pot of coffee and a few good episodes of Snap Time. Happy camper. Nice. Not a podcast fan, rather a video I can ignore the visuals of and treat it like a podcast. That's pretty much what I am, so. He does like your stories. Nice. Most of my subscribers on my old YouTube channel were male. I had like 5K subs, like 80% were male. That's crazy. How many people are... That's what I'm trying to find. It's not upfront and obvious about that, unfortunately. So I'm trying to find it. Oh, it is upfront and obvious. I'm just blind. 37K. 37,077. So. So I have more subs on YouTube, but that 37,000 followers on Spotify came very quickly. So yeah, so that's followers. In like just to start, October of 2023, I had 9,000 followers, and now I have a year, 3 years later, I have 30,000. So in June, it went from 16 to, or actually, what is that, 2024? 2024, let's see. It went from 14 to 32. So yeah, it went pretty crazy on Spotify during 2024. Which is good, because 2024 was one of the bad years for YouTube. So. YouTube has become my podcast lately. Fair enough. Go ahead and look at my gender view count. You think the girlies like subliminals more than the guys, but I think the topics I made subliminal are attracted for more male audience. Interesting. Interesting. All right. Need to hop back to it now, don't we? I really wish this throat thing would stop. Gotta give time, though. Love you to bits, but if I don't make it back for you in the stream, then you're all loved. Have to run some errands. Karma, go do what you gotta do, my friend. Thank you so much for being here at all. I started this on a Monday morning thinking nobody would show up, and then a bunch of you guys did, so... I really didn't think anyone would show up for this, because it was random middle of the day, middle of the week, or early week thing, but you guys all did, and it's crazy, so... Half my viewers are male and 25 to 47. Interesting. This is actually happening. Highly recommend. They're on Spotify and Apple. Noted. Clearing out notifications on my phone really quick, because If I don't clear them out, they start to bother me because there's too many of them. Buy 2 General Mills family-sized cereals and get a free milk with my Cub rewards. So, what stories are you in need of right now? That is a good question. Do you have any creepy neighbor stories? I could use those. That's coming up at the end of the month. Middle of nowhere stories. I think I'm actually good on that. Other than that, I mean, some paranormal stuff. I think I'm actually okay with that one now that I'm saying it out loud. I am. Rest stop stories if you got them. Cold stories, spring stories, anything like that. Just anything that would be good in spring. So. Or people in the stream the usual. It fluctuates between about 20 and 30, somewhere in there. I thought it was a mistake when I saw the notification. Yeah, no, I thought I would really throw you guys off. Flock is always ready to fly. True that. Foot feels like static. Sounds like it's asleep. I don't plan to. Spring love horror dates? That sounds really specific. Liminal space lies on YouTube. Haven't done my podcast for a few years, but I remember it was nearly down the middle, but skewed slightly more towards women. I think, excuse me. I think statistically, Easter religious trauma stories. I don't think I'm going to do Easter religious trauma stories. That, again, sounds a little hyper-targeted. Anyways, what I was saying is, I think that, like, statistically, women are more likely to... I did, but I already closed it, so yeah. Anyways, like, women are more predisposed to listen to podcasts. I don't know why that is. I'm not saying anything by that, just saying I feel like statistically they're just more likely to listen to podcasts. The Easter Bunny story. The Easter Bunny story is probably one of my faves I've ever gotten. In audiobooks, yeah. Might be able to dig up some crazy neighbor stories and crazy roommate stories. As a Christian, I need Easter religious trauma stories. I've done Easter stories, that's for sure. After 7 years, I finally got my husband to podcast. Interesting. Like I said, I was a podcast person. I liked listening to, like, Let's Read, Mr. Creepypasta, and a few others. I do like listening to audiobooks, Valentine's horror. No specific Valentine's horror, but a lot of dating stories this month is the intention, at least. Close this on my phone real quick. Put that over there. Glitch ones, yeah. Easter Bunny story lives rent free in my head. I'm okay with that. Can you read it for Easter? You want me to read it again? People would be like, you've already read this. I've already heard this. I'd be like, yeah, probably. But Penn wanted me to read it again, so I did. Do it again. Sheesh. Really cool guy called Raven that people should subscribe to. Aw, I appreciate that. Encore. You all know I've talked to my parents' beliefs before. I was listening to a few ex-Mormon podcasts and doing research into Mormonism. It seems like my parents' beliefs fall close to Mormonism. Interesting. But we weren't Mormon. Huh. Those people could shush. Encore's right? Wasn't that a Craigslist story, actually? Didn't I put that in a Craigslist video? Let's see. Oh, I can't. This is a different spreadsheet. No, she wasn't saying you should shush, Taylor. I was saying the people that like to tell me, like to yell about me repeating stories. Like, whenever I do, like, compilations, I make it very clear it's a compilation, don't I? Like, it's obvious, but... About an hour from where we lived? Huh. Alright. These ones are actually longer, so let's go. Not much longer, but still a little longer. Post a video of Eris you might want to see is in the Discord. Of course it is.
Oh, grape.
Eris eat grape. Heart. No. Pretty bunny. She's tearing that thing up, dang. That's a good bunny. That's a good bunny. Thank you, Mudley. One of my teachers was directly related to Joseph Smith, the Mormon Church. He's in their family photo. That's wow. You put up warning signs. You put up wanting signs that people still yell. Warning signs. Gotcha. Bunny. Do you not please all the people all the time? I know, right? How dare I? We all love Bunny. We do. We are bunny friends. Bunny stands. Hi, Raven. It's your friend out here in Colorado writing you again. You might... Blah. I might... Delete. Try again. You might remember me from my last story regarding the seahorse emoji Mandela effect. I actually have a lot of interesting stories, and trust me, many more are coming shortly. As I mentioned to you before, I also have a YouTube channel, so giving support to other channels that I enjoy is something I love to do. Nice. I wish he'd include his YouTube channel. He's mentioned it before, but hasn't told me what it is. As the bunny hops. A Ray emote with bunny ears? Huh. That'd be a thing, wouldn't it? I love to do. Aww. Okay. Now, on with the story. Again, I live in the mountains of Colorado, and trail running is one of my favorite hobbies. The rush of flying through trails and the added danger of being on a trail and in the mountains just gives me a rush like being a kid again. It's fun, and something I've done for many years. There's a trail close to my house that I've been going to for about 25 years now. On average, maybe 1 to 2 times per week, so do the math. And you can imagine how well I know this trail. It's a trail like many others. It has a main trail and a bunch of side trails that branch off. So essentially, you can make it a very easy hike/run, or you can make it a pretty long and hard one if you go the full distance, which ends up being a loop. Colorado Mountain, yay. Nice. My mouth is like super dry though. And I'm trying not to like let that shine through in my recording. I'm drinking a ton of water. This is like my 3rd cup, so I'm definitely hydrated. Which ends up being a loop. So, one morning I'm out for a run. It was summer and very hot and dry outside. I'm approaching 2 men that are on the trail talking to each other. That was... What was that tonnage? Talking to each other. Very hot and dry outside. Chat's being weird. I'm going to close and see if it fixes it. Fair enough. Tea with honey and lemon helps. I know. I'm coughing a lot today, too. I think it's just really, really dry out today, which is crazy. Very hot and unfortunate. Let's see what the internal humidity is down here. Oh, I can't down here, but upstairs I can. Let's see. Yeah, internal humidity is only 34% upstairs, so it's definitely dry in here. It's definitely dry. No, I filled it this morning, so it shouldn't be empty. Dry out. Yeah, very similar. Very, very similar. We're in very hot and dry outside. I work best in like 50%, so. So, one morning I'm out for a run. I already read that. Don't duplicate. I'm approaching two men that are on the trail talking to each other. Before I even reached them, I was already thinking in my head, it's like 90 degrees out here, and these guys are dressed in business attire, and it appears they have no water. But they're grown men, so obviously wasn't over concerned about them. This is for water reasons, how they decided... This is for water reason how they decided to dress on the trail in midsummer. What did he mean by that? Concerned about them. I sound awesome. Thank you. I feel dry, so. That's why I'm coughing a lot. Like a lot of clearing my throat, a lot of sniffing. It's just so dry. Everything's so dry. Sorry, I'm gonna stop complaining now. Obviously wasn't over concerned about them. I'm assuming he meant whatever, not water. I have a humidifier. I just didn't have it running down here. I have one on the mid-level that's, like, good. It was like a $200 humidifier because it was really dry and I needed it. The one down here is smaller, but I didn't have it running. It's my fault. I let it empty out, so. That's a Midwest winter. I know. I'm from Kansas, so. It's for whatever reason they decided to dress on a trail in the mid. That's not what that. What did they mean by this sentence? What did they mean? I'm gonna skip it because I don't know what they meant. As I passed them both men kind of. I am failing miserably today. As I passed them, both men kind of looked at me, but I just continued on with my run. When running, I also listened to music from my phone to my headphones pretty often, and was this day. Maybe a quarter of a mile ahead in my headphones, it almost sounded like I was picking up someone else's frequency. Like my headphones were slightly going out, but not fully. It sounded weird though, for maybe 20 seconds if I guessed, but hard to really even say what I heard. It was quiet. So here's where stuff got creepy as hell. I'm just running now, maybe another quarter mile, and I notice ahead of me on the trail are those same two men talking to each other, in pretty much the same position as obviously was to each other. In pretty much the same position as before, but in a different spot on the trail. When I say it's impossible for them to have passed me on this trail, I mean it is 100% impossible. No question about it. They would have had to have gone straight down Boulder Rocks without me hearing anything or seeing anything, and in business clothes. I'm not out competing for the Olympics, but I'm also a pretty fast runner. This is a pretty strong passion of mine, so even if someone went down the boulders, big boulders in the Rocky Mountains, there's no way, and I mean no way, that they would have been ahead of me. It's just not how the trail is designed. It's completely impossible. Even if they were climbers or runners or even both, in the best shape out there, it's just not possible. Hey guys, I think it's not possible. Runners or even... Ray says, what do they mean? I always think of the numbers, Mason. What do they mean, Mason? What do the numbers mean? Decoding other people's thoughts. Put in the text chat, maybe we could suss it out. So I think like multiple words were typoed, or he meant something and it just didn't work right. So I don't know. I just skipped the sentence. It's all right. In the best shape out there, it's not possible. And that's not even making fun of the story. I get it. He's trying to say for certain it's not possible. It's like, it's not possible. There, it's just not possible. Okay. I had pretty much no choice but to run right by them again, which I did. And, oh my god, it made the hair stand up on me, as it still does, thinking about it to this day. But I ran right by, and nothing happened. other than being scared to the point that I felt like I could pee my pants. That day, I ended up taking a different route back than normal, as I wanted off that trail. I was creeped out, to say the very least. The paranormal, aliens, and just creepy stuff in general has always fascinated me. I truly enjoy being scared to a certain level, but this one just had me. This one just had me. That's how that sentence ends. In general has always fascinated me. I truly enjoy being scared to a certain level, but this one just had me. I already read that. Why am I reading it a second time? Why? Just had me. Like, what was up with those guys? Did they teleport somehow? Interdimensional beings or ghosts? Who knows? And what's up with how they were dressed? Yes, I live in Colorado, but the summertime is very hot and dry. It's dangerous to be even out. Why am I adding words? It's dangerous to be out on the trails dressed like that and with no water. It just all made no sense and still doesn't. This happened maybe 4 to 5 years ago. I have since been back on this trail many times, and I've never seen these men again. Do I have more stories from this location? Oh, yes, I do. And you'll be hearing from me again soon. Good. I hope you enjoyed, and thank your audience for listening, and thanks to you, Raven, for reading. Until next time. If only he knew the live stream chat was listening too. Yeah, we're still live, Pat. We are still live. Ever experienced a glitch? Ever just right off my brain is, oh, well, that's weird. Some other person didn't read it out loud after writing it. I think that's kind of the problem right there. And that's okay. I don't expect people to, like, fully, like, overdo their stories. Not everyone's an author, so it's cool. I can usually figure out what people mean. And F3. It's all good. Not a problem. I might go get some popcorn for lunch. Maybe. We'll see. Down here. Okay. Imagine being a high school English teacher. No. Hi, Mitty. I have a banana for a snack. Nice. I need to get bananas. I'm out of bananas. Maybe make some myself at 11:30 a.m. Yeah, it's 1:30 p.m. here. I don't know. I don't know if I want popcorn right now. Like, I want to, but also I'm like, do I really want to make my hands messy while I'm sitting here recording? Not particularly. Control Shift E. 303. Steven. 303. 2.7 words per second. Hard reading things for the first time. You're doing way better than what I would have done. Yeah, I do my best. I read for a living, so you think I'd be better, but, you know. Leaving the stream in 30 minutes for training. Understood, Mudley. Well, I appreciate you being here regardless. Like I said, y'all made my day better, so. I might do this more often. Probably going to do this more often. Like I said, it keeps me honest, keeps me talking, keeps me stuff. I should not be eating it, right? Mitzi! What you doing, Mitzi Mitz? What you doing? What you gonna do? You just walk into the center of the room. Okay. I say her name, she walks over and just sits down. Hi. I don't have anything to throw for you. You'd have to bring something here, cat. Who sent me a message on Discord? I have popping corn and a $5 microwave popper. Nice. I have microwavable popcorn too in a bag that I can throw in the microwave and put it on for the popcorn button. Though you're not supposed to use the popcorn button, I still will. I don't do what I'm told. I rage against that machine. That machine being the popcorn. The popcorn button on the microwave. I won't do what it tells me. Anyway. My grandma was a simple woman. That's the whole story, guys. Sorry, I got distracted. Pop popcorn on top of the stove. It is better that way. I absolutely agree. I do have some of that, actually, that I could pop in a pot. But I'm live streaming, and I don't want to waste too much time, so there's that. My grandma was a simple woman, a firm yet kind mother, a nurturing gardener, a furious baker, and above all, a devout Christian. Her identity really revolved solely around her faith. Even her sense of humor was so plain that the plainness itself was what made her funny. We had all... Microwave and use regular popcorn. It's amazingly good. Nice. Always burn it when you use a pot. I'm pretty good about not burning it, thankfully. Keeps you plugged into us more. It does. Elf was what made her funny. I appreciate you being here. We had all had our quarrels with her when it came to her staunch religiousness, but beneath it all, we knew that she cared so much. She just couldn't bear to let our poor souls be damned. That was the world she lived in. But she was a loving grandma. When I was young and sleeping at her house, I often was too scared to sleep alone. I would come to her bed and tell her that I was too scared. I was always terrified of being alone in the dark. She had this Bible verse that she would sing. Do not fear, for I am with you, Isaiah 41:10. She would wag her finger before tapping my heart to relay that God would always be with me. Thanks a lot, Grandma. I think I said that very sarcastic, and that was supposed to be sincere. Heart to relay that God would always be with me. I did not mean to say that sarcastically, but it came out that way. Be with me. The sentence "thanks a lot" always comes out sarcastic whenever I read it out loud, so... Oops, right? I'm going to read it, and if it comes out sounding sarcastic, it just is what it is, because I don't think I'm able to do it right. Stop it! You know what? I just read the next sentence, and I actually think it is supposed to be sarcastic, so never mind. I am silly. Thanks a lot, Grandma. She would always be singing Bible verses to us instead of conversing with her own thoughts. This one stuck with me, though. Whether it actually made me feel better or I just realized that that was all Grandma was going to do when I came to her scared, I always went back to bed and fell asleep eventually. I'm going to have to add thanks a lot to a story to sound sarcastic. Yes. Stupid dry mouth. To bed and fell asleep eventually. I swear, guys, I'm okay. Well, sadly, when I was 16, she passed away. After the funeral, my extended family met at her house for a little get-together, since we hardly saw each other. Being one of the oldest kids, despite my sisters who couldn't be bothered to socialize... Did I read that right? Being one of the oldest kids, despite my I said despite, it says besides. Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to keep my mouth from going too dry. Tonsil issues. I'm having trouble reading. Take a shot. Here we go. Take a shot every time I clear my throat. You will die. I'm just saying. Like that, you will die of alcohol poisoning if you take a shot every time I clear my throat. I'm gonna start muting to clear my throat. I don't like doing that because it's extra like muting and whatever. Anyway. Listen, not judge either way. No, it's the clearing the throat thing. I hate doing it. But like I said, my mouth is so dry and I'm having sinus issues, so it's just like I'm just a perfect storm of, you know. We hardly saw each other. Being one of the oldest kids, besides my sisters who couldn't be bothered to socialize, I found my place entertaining my younger cousins. Some I've only seen a few times in my life. We decided to play hide and seek, and after being the designated seeker 5 or so times, I said that it was all of their turns to find me. I snuck into her basement, which was cluttered with crap that she had kept over the years. There was a bed frame and a mattress spring leaned up against one of the walls, with various frames, paintings, and other stuff between and around it. So I crept underneath it. It was dusty and filled with cobwebs, but I knew the kids wouldn't find me so easily. That's not good, Wolfpack. You okay? I'm all about making things more difficult for myself, Anime. What are you talking about? Clock's in the workplace still here. Nice. Appreciate that. Hey, Tom Neal, what's up? How you doing? It wouldn't find me so easily. The basement had one light, and it was underground with no windows. No one really came down here other than to get soda or ice cream out of the extra refrigerator. So there I am, hiding in old cobwebs basically, hearing my little cousins stomp around looking for me. Come down to the basement to look around, and I paused too much there. They would come down to the basement to look around and then speed off somewhere else. After a while, I start to move my way out a little, and the bed frame shifts, pinning me to the concrete wall a little bit. I start working my way out. I'm halfway emerged with my feet stuck at an awkward angle, and I can't do anything about it. Just when someone opens the door, to which I realize the kids had now found me and the game was over. Oh well, I was ready to come out anyways. But then, the light goes out and the door shuts. One of the grown-ups figured the kids were finished playing in the basement and didn't want them down there anyway, so they turned off the light and shut the door. Now it's pitch black and I'm cramped against the wall, and I am not okay with this. I start to struggle to move out of the way, and I start panicking. I start shouting, "Hey, I'm down here!" But no one could hear me. It was probably only 10 seconds panicking in darkness, but then I heard it. "Do not fear, for I am with you." Isaiah 41:10. My blood freezes. I can't breathe. I know what I heard, and I know whose voice I heard it in. I stood in absolute bewilderment with the lower half of my body still pinned under the bed frame. "Grandma?" Silence. Only the silence that follows after you hear the words of your dead grandma while you're trapped in a pitch-black room is blaringly loud inside your head. Sorry you guys are getting sick. That's not cool. We don't need that. Hey, Matt, what's up? How you doing? I am always this critical of myself. I strive for perfection. I know I won't ever achieve it, but I strive for it. The room is blaringly loud inside your head. Loud. That's just how I am. It's just a holdover from who I was when I was young. Who I was when I was younger. Alarm bells ringing. I panic. I start shouting and shoving my way through the debris when suddenly the door opens and the light flips on, and little careful footsteps inch down the steps. Found you! It was the littlest of my cousins. My niece Sarah, only about 4 or 5. Sweating, I relent. You sure did. Great job. Now let's get out of here. I start up the stairs, but she's at the bottom, staring into the cluttered room. I admit, I was eager to forget what had just happened down there, but as if it was ever possible. But as if that was ever possible, I was about, oh my gosh, why? I admit, room. Bottom. I admit, I was eager to forget what just happened down there, but as if that was ever possible, it was about to be firmly concreted into my memory. Come on, Sarah, let's go upstairs, I said in my best sweet uncle voice. Still looking into the dark corner of the basement, she started waving her hand. Bye-bye, I love you too, Grandma. The breath is pulled from my lungs. The hair on the back of my neck rebelled from the skin, and little Sarah just carefully crawls back up the stairs on all fours like kids do. I took a moment, drew in one last breath of the dusty basement air, and said, "Goodbye, Grandma," and followed suit. Since then, I wondered why only little Sarah came down to get me and no one followed her. I've theorized that maybe Grandma led her into the basement. I could have hurt myself in the dark down there. I think Grandma would have been worried. It's funny that Bible verse used to be what she would tell me so I wouldn't be scared, and it ended up being the single most terrifying thing to ever happen to me. Well, I guess thanks for trying, Grandma, and I love you too. Ba-doop-ba-doop-ba-doo. Back to chat. Been fighting off a cold for like 3 weeks, starting to get tired of it. Fair. If I was that person, Sarah would have been dropped. Mudley. The child was like 4. I've been visited in my dreams. Oh, that's my voice. I've been visited in my dreams by so many deceased relatives. Interesting. Grandma out here scaring her grandbabies with love. True that. Did I already export it? No. James 368. James C. 368. 2.68 words per second. Una más. And based on how long this one is, it's going to be about 10 minutes, so. And they start the story by apologizing about rambling, so. Love can be scary, true that. Una más, por favor. Sí. Una más. But it's about 1,700 words, which based on my board will be about 11-ish minutes, somewhere in there, close to 11. So I have it all mathed out. Es muy bueno. Research in the dry air remind me of an outtakes of DVD special features. I mean, kind of. No, I have bloopers. Once I get enough, I usually put them up. I'm going to open it real quick. Never mind. No, I'm not, apparently. Yes, I am. Because I had one blooper that actually was like, that's silly. Patience, you're being impatient. Yeah, I know. I was born with a few birthmarks. That was me misreading the word birthmarks. I was crashing on that one because I had struggled with that. Like, that was yesterday, I think. And I had struggled really hard with it. Like, I was done. I decided... I've been saving them. I don't have many yet. I haven't had too many crash outs, so... yeah. The Surfect look... Surfect? Jeez. Yeah, once I get enough, I'll put out another blooper vid. I will. I promise. But right now, it's only about 2 minutes worth. So I need at least 5 minutes just to keep you guys entertained. They happen. And I've been trying to save them, so... You know. It's coming, guys. Probably March. Considering. Hi, Raven. I've been wanting to send this story in for a while, and I guess I'm finally doing it. I love your channel so much, as you truly do every story justice. Thank you, I do my best. The story is a bit interesting, and I apologize if how I write this is confusing in any way. Hopefully I don't ramble too much, but these events have truly been some of the strangest things that I've experienced. And not being able to explain it reasonably still frightens me. Anyways, the story is a bit of a ride, so stay with me for a bit. I was 14 at the time, and I'm now 18, and I can still remember these events vividly. Oh, my phone's going off. Hold on, guys, hold on. Hello? Hello?
Hi, good afternoon, Detective and how are you doing today?
It's really hard to hear you. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. Thank you for asking me, sir. This call is regarding your updated healthcare benefit. And I do believe you already have insurance through our ticket, right?
I'm sorry. I have health. I have Medicare. Is that what you're asking?
Oh, that's good, sir. Do you have Medicare Part A and B?
I have Medicare Part D.
Oh, that's great.
Medicare Part D's nuts.
Tell me now, so just to...
Medicare Part D's nuts. You ruined the joke, jerk. God dang it. He ruined it. I can hear Patience upstairs laughing. He ruined the joke by being hard to hear and... God. Yeah. Anyways, that's what I do to them. Whenever they ask what kind of Medicare you have, you say Medicare Part D. Sometimes they're like, oh, Medicare Part D. And then you say Medicare Part D's nuts. And it shuts them up. They still call me, though. Non-stop. Probably because I answer. Right? That was rude of him messing me up. How dare he? Anyways. I don't answer. I usually don't. I don't have Medicare Part D. I'm not sure what Medicare D is. You know what? That's a good one. Bloody murder into the mic. You can do that too. You'd ask they like Imagine Dragons. Oh no. Oh no. Let's not do that one. That's a good one though. I could do that. Whenever like Medicare Part A or B, like Medicare Part D? Medicare Part D is pharmacy. I love it. I don't know what I didn't know what it was. I knew it was the thing, but usually whenever you say it, they get all confused. And then like whenever they're like Medicare Part D, you drop in with the D's nuts. It's how you get them. Raven knows a joke. I do. Thought it was home equipment. I'm a Medicare. Okay. She's in Tony's Pizzeria. Yesterday, sadness and stays. Nice. No, Cindy. No. Events vividly. Decades ago, I sold long-distance phone service via telemarket cold calling. Gotcha. That's his Federal Bureau of Intelligence Agency. How can I help you? Nice. I've messed with them. I had one going for a while. Remember these events vividly. Ask you if the name is Tony, so you say F you, Tony? Oh, okay. That's a thing. Medicare is completely different here. Yeah. Everyone's getting older. True that. I wasn't in my 30s when I started this. I am now. I do not know the meme, Andy. I do not know the meme. It was the worst job, but I was a teenager. I would have cracked up if someone pulled a joke like that. Nice. Well, like, the thing is, what you were doing wasn't scamming. I mean, yeah, you were cold calling and selling something. They're scamming, right? So... I was at my cousin's house, and I had practically lived there at the time. But the house always had this creepy vibe to it. Live news segment. Yes! Live news segment about scammers. I love that one, too. Vibe to it. Ah. I think I left an off-topic comment recently about a Plush King Raven by Squishable. Did you ever look into that? If not, or are you not much of a plush person? I don't remember that comment you told me in. Let's see. You said Plush King by Squishable? I know what Squishable is. I am typing that in the wrong damn window. Variations here, I can't remember them all. Noted. Plush King Raven. Oh, he's so cute. He's cute. He's $58, but he's adorable. Okay, he is a rather large plush, though, so $58 does make sense. Either he's a rather large plush, or that woman is very short. Okay, maybe a little bit of both, because it says he's 15 inches tall, and if that's 15 inches, then she's like 3.5 foot. Huh. Still a rather large one. I like it. Scam the scammers, yes. Actually used to work nights, and the cold callers asked to speak to the man of the house, so I'd handed the phone to whatever boy child was next to me at the time. Nice. Mothman plushie was like 180 before they realized their system was messed up. Oh. It was supposed to be 60. Okay. Scammer versus scammer calls. Right. I like watching Kit Boga. That is a good use of AI. He has the bots. So. I do know it exists, and I thank you for letting me know that, Utomni, and I appreciate that, because I like it. This creepy vibe to it. Especially at night. Really? My throat decides to make scratchy or squirky noises? Squirky, whatever that was. Grumble. Mothman plushies are cool. I love Mothman. Vibe to it. Oracle Trilogy made it to the odd collab. Not. I don't know. You mentioned them, I think, on Wednesday, but I don't remember who they... Or Saturday, I mean, not Wednesday. To it. Especially at night. Me and my cousin would always joke. Especially at night. I think half the trouble is my tonsils. Especially at night, which I still have. Me and my cousin would always joke about how it was haunted. And because she had an attic door in her closet, we would say that her room was the most haunted. Now, one day I was staying overnight, and it was late. As in 2 or 3 in the morning late. We were downstairs in the living room watching the iconic Jackass trilogy that I just had to put her onto. And of course, later we got carried away talking about random things put her onto. And of course, later we had gotten carried away about talking... Oh my gosh. And of course, later we had gotten carried away talking about random late night things. I then started to talk about the house and how I always feel like someone was watching me. I went on, and oh my gosh. Why? Always feel like someone was watching me. Tonsils and adenoids removal time. I would love that. I would love that so much. I need them removed. They are what caused my sinus problems to be really bad, so. Plush on Mothman, yes. Plushie Plague Doctor and Dr. Plague Girl. I actually have a Plague Doctor, the plushie one. The squishable, actually. Had my eyes closed. You're alright, Taylor. One was watching me. Felt so cozy, nice. It's magnetic and the wings fold in front of him. Awesome. And how I always feel like someone... I went on and on to my cousin about how there's probably a ghost in her house. And being the idiotic 14-year-old I was, I started to jokingly summon spirits, telling them it was okay to enter the house and that we wanted to see them. My cousin was getting a bit scared, but I was having too much fun messing around. That was until we heard a loud bang from upstairs. Me and my cousin looked at each other, both scared and frozen. I mean, no way that just happened, right? And trust me, I'm the type of person to be a skeptic and always debunk the unreasonable or supernatural, but that thud just wasn't natural. And you have to believe me that it wasn't small at all. Okay. I know, Mudley. Your Mothman tat's awesome. Small at all. Mall at all. It was like something heavy fell, like a body. A few seconds went by, and me and my cousin couldn't take the suspense any longer. We both walked upstairs and looked in all the rooms, seeing if anything had fallen, or if someone had fallen out of bed. But we found nothing. The thud was so loud that it had to have been something at least noticeable, but everything was in its place. And the only other place was the attic. But my cousin's family had never opened it, not even when they moved in. And we were not that brave to go and check it out. We ended up pulling an all-nighter on the couch, too scared to sleep, especially upstairs. Fast forward to after that night, to another time that I was staying there, and my cousins were downstairs along with her two brothers. My cousin was. That I was staying there. To another time that I was staying there. Me and my cousin were downstairs along with her two brothers and another one of our baby cousins. We were tasked with babysitting, and the youngest was about 2 at the time. The age will clarify later. The age. Time. The age will clarify later details. Now, earlier that day, me and my cousin were upstairs playing around, and our little cousin had wandered into my aunt's room, just on the other side of the hall. She had locked herself in there and was pulling on the doorknob to get out. I noticed, and I opened it for her, and we went back to playing. Now, fast forward a few more hours later, and oh my gosh, that was terrible. It was terrible. We went back to play. Mudley has a Mothman tattoo that's really cool, and a Mothman plushie. And she's got to go. Mudley, have a good night. Have a good afternoon. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. Good luck with your training, I think you said. Her Mothman tattoo is really cool. And I opened it for her, and we went back to playing. Still sleepy? We're staying here. Okay. Need to walk the floof pen? Go walk the floof. Now, fast forward to a few more hours later, and we had all gone downstairs. But I had to grab something from my cousin's room, and it took me a while to find it, so I was in there for a bit. I then walk out, and just as I walk past my aunt's door, I hear the doorknob. I turn around, and I see that it's being pulled up and down quickly, as if someone or something is trying to get out. I opened it, assuming my little cousin had crawled up the stairs and locked herself in there again. I opened the door, and in a baby tone, told my little cousin what she was... locked herself in there again. I opened the door, and in a baby tone, I asked my little cousin what she was doing up here again, but when I looked, no one was there. My heart dropped, and I called out to my cousins who were all downstairs. No one was up here but me. My eyes started to water, and all I could do was stare at the doorknob, trying to just make sense of it all. I mean, the knob my aunt had was sturdy, and you really had to make an effort and try to open the door. It's not like it was a loose knob or something, or like the wind could have moved it. Later that night, I had 3 separate dreams. Each one messed with my head more than the last. All right, before we get into the dreams, I am going to do something. I am going to go to the restroom, and I'm going to go ahead and navage. I'm going to do a sinus rinse, because I feel like maybe I need to do that. That may cause pause in recording a little bit, just because it's hard to record right after you sinus rinse, because your sinuses close up. But I think I need to. I think I'm having, like, allergy issues. Maybe that's part of the dry mouth thing, too. So I'm going to go ahead and do a be right back. One more time. And I'll be back very shortly. Again, just going to take care of this real quick. So y'all stick around, chat amongst yourselves, say hi to anyone who's been there, let them know I will be right back. Anyone who shows up. And yeah, BRB.
I saw it when I walked, boy. I saw it when I walked, boy. I saw it when I walked, boy.
I see you all spoke amongst each other. That's good. Hello. I'm back. Happy to be back, too. So, there's going to be a little bit of a delay between finishing this recording. Just because, like I said, whenever you... I don't know if anyone else does sinus rinses. Usually, whenever you do it, your sinuses try to close up a little bit. So, that's where I am. I'm going to deal with that now. Talk to you all. But it helps. It puts water in the sinuses, helps with the dryness. It also clears all the crap out, like dust and hair and whatever out of your nose. It helps a lot. So, gonna be sniffling for a few minutes. I see Geek Filter had to go. Well, that's unfortunate that I missed them leaving. Hopefully they can come back soon. I despise work meetings. I'm brave. Why am I brave? I have a Navage, a little thingy. You distilled water. You don't ever use sink water because that's how you get brain amoebas. And they're little capsules. That's saline water. It just clears out the sinuses really well. Couldn't do nasal resistance. Fair enough. And so did Lando. What the hell is a Super Bowl? Yeah. Can't do nasal rinses. I've tried. Fair enough. I can do it. Patient struggles with it, though. They help me. They've kept me going. Yeah. 8. I'm full. No, I'm hungry. I should have eaten something. After stream, I'll probably get to making dinner. Maybe. We'll see. Starting my 3-hour stream. Probably gonna go longer. Oh, they got making food. I feel like a beached whale. I've been there. That's me after a Cece's Pizza buffet visit. I could try again. I have one. Like I said, it's not easy. But after you do it, it's after you've done it for a long time, you get used to it. Though my problem is, my distilled water is down here in the basement in the bathroom, so it's really cold. So yeah, I got brain freeze pretty much, kind of. I feel, well, not really brain freeze, but like that feeling of really cold hitting the top of your sinuses was like, ugh, it's the worst. Cece's barbecue chicken pizza. We don't have a Cece's here anymore, and we don't, well, never did here in Minnesota. We have in Stewartsville, it's about 30 minutes away, 20-30 minutes. There is a Pizza Ranch, which is good. It's because you're half squid. There you go. I'm half squid. Came back around, full circle. There you go. Yeah. Yes. Is it just me, or does the color black have a green color to it? I know this is off topic. You're fine. I mean, it can, yeah. Black can be, it can be blue, black, green, black. It can shift to those hues, yeah. If the blacks are off on like the TV screens or whatever, it can absolutely appear more blue or green. Ran out of cough drops. That's not good. I always thought it was more blue. Yeah. I think it has to do a lot with like your screens too. Or maybe it's your eyes, I don't know. You're half human, other half sawdust. That's interesting. I think I'm gonna eat a sours. I have some retro sours. I'm gonna have one. Get the saliva going. That's really sour. Oh my god. I regret this. They're called retro sours. They're hard candies. Tangerine flavored retro sours. No, they're candies. They're hard candies. Sorry, I assumed you guys know what retro sours are. I apologize. I guess I shouldn't assume. That's rude of me. Yeah, they're hard candies, but they're super sour. They're tangerine flavored. They're good. And they make your mouth water, so it's helping. Hey, Jellybean, what's up? I don't know what retro sours are. I'm sorry. That's true. Did you watch K-Pop Demon Hunter? So what you think? I have not seen it, so. We're AI, you have to input the data. Oh, fair. Making ass out of you and Ming. Yeah, true. How you doing, Jellybean? It's been a while. Need to, highly recommended. Okay. Noted. I'm good, hope you're well. Yeah, doing pretty good on this end. Doing pretty good, just doing a recording stream. Where I'm not recording fully. Like, I've kind of paused for a second. Golden to be stuck within your head for the rest of the day. Nice. Your throat feels stuffy. It could just be the weather. You're good. You know that. Glad to hear it. Yeah. Weather here in Washington's going bonkers. It's just been cold here. Is it cold and yeah. A little dry in here, you know. Let's see. Okay. It's warm in the day and cold at night. Oh, hey, there's Mr. A Right Struggle right there. How are you doing, Mr. Guy? Hopefully good. How you guys doing? It is nice to see you here. I know I'm streaming at a weird time. Good, bro. How you doing? I'm good. Good. We're doing some recording. I'm pausing the recording just for a moment because, you know, to chat with people and needed a short break. So yeah. Trying to wake up fully, fair enough. Paranormal. We're almost done though. I'm actually like halfway through the last story. Starting noon. I know. I gotta figure out what I'm doing for foods after this. Probably some good stuff. Have to check it out when you hit the channel. It'll be up Wednesday. We're recording for Wednesday today. Yeah. Crunching on that retro sour now. Very sour. Very, very sour. Big sour. Of course. I would expect you guys to watch it, even though you've already heard the stories. I would hope you would, at least. You know, for me. The Dexter is in my chat on a Monday. And that's right, I am live. We've been recording. I've been live for 3 hours and 17 minutes. Doing some live recording. I'm on break right this moment. Taking a pause. Had to. Was having some sinus issues, so I was coughing, doing stuff. 1 hour? 1 hour. 1 hour. 1 hour. 1 hour. No, 3 hours. No, you're good, Dexter. You're good, bud. You are all good, my man. Yeah. We've been going at it pretty hard today. Almost done with it. Like I said, we're almost done with the last story. We would be done if I would, you know, just stop messing around. Happy Monday. Hope you're feeling okay. Just getting over nasty man flu. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm having some sinus issues. It's actually why I paused, because I did a sinus rinse, and that caused me to get all nasally, because, you know. Other than that, I'm good. You know? Other than that, we're doing good. Just getting stuff done. Probably going to go live during the weeks more. I made a t-shirt the other day. PA would hate it. Uh-oh. What did you make a t-shirt of, my friend? I must know. Reyes had it all this stream. Laughs, coughs, vocal warm-ups, patience on the mic. It's been a fab one. It has been a crazy stream, right? Like, it's been all over the place. The terrible tone tangling quote. Oh no. Oh no. He would hate that. You should let him know. You should show him. You should send him a picture of it and send it to him. You should take a picture of it and send it to him is what I meant to say. The alliteration, I know. Ray's he's kind of destructive with his alliterations. Waiting for it to arrive in the new one. Okay, gotcha. So it's still coming. That's cool. No, yeah, he needs to know. He needs to be aware of it. He needs to know. But yeah, Ray's destructive. The terrible tone, the terrible tone tangling terrifyingly through the tense and torrid torment of the storm. I can handle alliterations. I struggled the first time because I started saying the wrong word. It wasn't even the alliteration that threw me off. It was me saying the wrong damn word. The terrible tone, tangling terrifyingly through the tense and torrid torment of the storm. There you go. More serious, more yeah. Let me drop you a pic of it. Please do. Please do. Oh, who joined the server? Cat Lover Unite. Well, hello, new person in the server. Yes. All right, that sinus rinse definitely helped. I'm feeling a lot less dry in the mouth. Messed with my head more than the last. So let's try to get some of this done. My first dream was of a little boy, but I had no idea who he was. He looked about 10, and there had been a group of people surrounding him. They were mean-looking grown women and men. They were trying to kill him, and I fought each one of them one by one. I tried to get through all of them, but the ground moved like pudding, and with each step, I would be pulled down. And as I was fighting, the young boy was getting dragged away by 2 men. I tried and tried, but I couldn't get past all of the people. I was fighting with my life. I was desperate to get to him. The 2 men ended up throwing him onto a train track, and just as I got the chance to run to him, he ended up getting run over. And all I could do was scream. I didn't even know him, but I felt a type of grief that I have never felt in the real world. The emotion was heart-piercing and is still the most strongest feeling of grief I have ever had. I woke up in a sweat in the middle of the night, and after that dream, I just stared into the darkness for a moment before falling asleep again. That's one hell of a dream. Yeah, I'm okay. I appreciate that. Welcome here. I try, Wolfpack. I try. Let's see what Ray sent me here. The terrible tone, tangling, terrifying... Wait, what? Yeah. Why did I struggle to read it after you sent me the... Why did I struggle to read it on the shirt? I read it in the chat just fine. I look at it on the shirt and I'm like, that doesn't work. The terrible tone tangling terrifyingly through the tense and torrid torment of the storm. You each have to talk until you have no breath. That's awesome. I love that, Ray. I love that. Absolutely love that. I'm doing my best. I am. Like I said, I read it in chat just fine, and then I started reading it on the shirt, and I was like, what? I'm starting to get hungry. Okay. Falling asleep again. Now, before I get into Dream 2, I need to give you some information. So, months before this night, I was at the beach with my aunt, and it had been a horribly windy day, and the waves were dangerously high and hard. But I was still enjoying myself playing in the shallow water. Later, I had seen a helicopter fly over with police cars on the other side of the beach. I didn't know what was going on. It was just cool to me at the time to see that there was such a commotion. But it never occurred to me what type of commotion. Later that day, I had found out that a boy who was a bit older than me had drowned and died in the same water that I was laughing and playing in. A boy lost his life. I felt so much guilt for a long time after that. Back to my second dream, I was at the same lake and it was stormy, and the waves were high just like that day. I could hear the boy calling out for help. He shouted and screamed for me to help him, but no matter how long I looked, no matter how loud I screamed for him to tell me where he was, I could not find him. And the guilt and grief fell over me all over again, just as real and just as strong. I woke up crying. I felt such a strong pull at my heart. It felt tight and broken, and I ended up crying myself to sleep. Now, for the last dream, and then my story is over. I promise. Is there some intense dreams, person? Why? It's over. I promise. I'd feel the same guilt. I would. It's empathy. It's a strong force. is over. I promise. Streamlabs, you're good. You don't have to talk. I was at school, but not a school that I recognize. And there was this group of guys who were constantly glancing at me, talking to one another, and following me. I tried to ignore them, but it became harder the longer they followed. I then darted... Nope. Yes, actually. I then darted down a hallway with no doors, no windows, just white walls, white tile, and ceiling. The lights were dim and fluorescent, and I ran as fast as I could, hearing them all laugh and run behind me. I don't know why, but something was telling me not to look back. That something bad would happen if I did. So I just kept running down the long, long hallway. And just as I reached the end, for some stupid reason, I looked behind me to see the group of guys smiling at me. I suddenly woke up feeling a heavy weight on my chest and arms, like someone was holding me down. I couldn't speak or move, and I was crying for some reason. I felt like I forgot how to breathe. The weight on me suddenly disappears and I sit up. And please don't think I'm crazy when I say this, but the guys that were in my dream, the ones that were running after me, were right there in front of me, clear as day. I felt a shiver run down my spine, and all I could do was look and cry. They then slowly started to fade away like fog, but as they faded, their faces contorted into pulled and bended shapes as they slowly disappeared while laughing, just like they did in the dream. Now, I've never had sleep paralysis, and I've only ever had it that one time, so it made the event 10 times scarier. I didn't have any more dreams that night, and I practically hid under the covers until morning. I don't know what entity was with me that night, or why it gave me those dreams, and that vision. I feel like I had such an intense reaction to them that they had to have meant something, but I don't know what. But anyways, that's how I summoned what I can only believe is some angry spirit or demon into my cousin's house. All I know is I'm a firm believer in the paranormal. There's so many unknown things in this world that we don't understand. I don't go over to my cousin's house anymore, and strange things always... world that we don't understand. I don't go over to my cousin's house anymore because strange things always seem to happen while I'm there. I haven't had sleep paralysis or any nightmares like those since, though. Hopefully, you never run into anything like this. And don't be stupid like me. Please, stay safe. There we go. Got to the end of that story. About time. Not Ray out here losing his feathers. Why? Y'all gamble your feathers away. Nah, that's what it's there for. That is what it's there for. Going back to sleep after the stream? Fair enough. I get you on that one. I would, but I have stuff I have to do. Adult life and whatnot, you know? You know how that goes. 640. Malaya is her name. Nope. 640. Malaya. Da-da-da. There it is. Okay. Status. Good. 31 minutes. Cool, cool. That's a whole video. Adult life is silly. Let's all chill and eat chocolate. I'm right there with you, Ray. I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you, man. Let's do it. It's slots with an S, Taylor. So slots like that. If you don't put the S, it doesn't recognize. It does work. It's just, it's also being slow, I noticed. There you go. 18 and adult on December 29th. Nice, nice. That's cool, but stay young. Adult life is not all it's cracked out to be, trust me. That's the ratio. A lot of recording time and small video time, especially whenever you're streaming. I've been distracted by chat, so Taylor, I think I'm good on points. I don't think I need to worry about losing them. I have enough. Trust me. Hey, Zofix, what's up? How you doing? No, you're good, Taylor. I'm the owner of the channel. I can literally just add points to my number. So all fine, thanks. Very nice. Did you happen to catch Lacey Becaria's 5K stream? I did not. I was busy yesterday. I did not get the chance to stop by. But I did congratulate her. How was stream today? Ghost, I'm still streaming. Ghost out here asking me how the stream went, and I'm like, ultimate hack, be the channel owner and give yourself points. Yes. London sounds nice. Yes. No, Ghost isn't streaming. He asked me how my stream went, and I'm like, still going. London is not nice. Oh. Okay. Showed her old keyboard's carcass. It was terrifying. Oh, no. I need to know. Hang on. I need to see this. Did you do it near the beginning, or was it, like, near the end? Oh, dear God. No, why did you do that? Left that place. It's not as fun as it seems. Everyone's running 5% trying to survive. Fair enough. I get that. Went to the top floor in the back of the red double-decker bus in London when I was a child. It smelled like pee, and there were shady people back there. About an hour. Yeah, about an hour and 15, it looks like. I did a scrub. Is this our nude keyboard?
Do I need one? Alan.
Spacaria.
What the hell? Shit, my... Ah.
My goodness.
Thing? And... It's well used. It's like...
That's beyond well used. Sheesh. The paint is coming off the keys. How long did she have that keyboard? That's crazy. Or bust a snowbad in Washington. Probably better as a tourist or not, because that's the other reason maybe we're doing it. Fair enough. Is she? No, she's not here. I was just looking at it. Here in Washington, our bus is so bad. Suffice to say, it's not all red phones and boxes and black cabs. Fair. Seen worse, yeah. Times for that. About an hour and 15 into her stream. She had long nails. That makes sense. Here, I'll link over the stream with the timestamp. Right about there. Share. Start at. Copy. Why, she still have it? I don't know. There's the direct link to the stream right at the timestamp. So
now the paint has been scuffed off because I've got like long nails. I like have my talons.
okay.
And
Fair enough.
it's not that bad, Chad.
It's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. She's lying. She's lying to you guys. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Anyways, give me a second here, guys. I I gotta record my intro and outro for the video real quick. Hey there, friends. If you have a scary story you want to see on the channel, be it paranormal, glitch, creepy neighbor, anything like that, please go to astheravendreams.com and click the button to send it my way. And if you have any trouble with the website, you can always email us to astheravendreams@gmail.com. And of course, thank you. For peeled isn't the peeled is way more proper than scuffed. That's not scuffed. That's peeled. That's straight up. You can see the you can see the grid on the plastic. Buses here smell so awful, and I don't like strong smells for my nose. Fair enough. Never actually ridden a bus, so that's not true. I did whenever I was in Vegas, actually, for a conference. All right, guys, I am going to record an outro really quick. This is not me saying goodbye to you. This is me saying goodbye to that video that's going to go up on Wednesday, okay? Email you so many stories like a growing number that increase each week. Please do, if you want to. I'm trying to get back into it with the fiction stuff. I did a video 2 days ago, and I have another one going up tomorrow, so. But I'm going to record this outro. This is not me saying goodbye to you guys, just saying. So hang on. So that, my friends, was a collection of paranormal stories. Definitely some interesting ones. Definitely some bizarre stories out there that were sent in this time around. And good stories. Absolutely. So hopefully you all enjoyed them. I can tell you right now, my live chat seems to have enjoyed them. That's right. I recorded these live on the 9th of February from 11 a.m. to almost 3 p.m. Lovely people joined me, and it was a good time. It is a good time. Still technically live. But anyways, if you enjoyed these stories, please do hit that like button. That'd be awesome of you. If you are new to the channel and liked what you heard, please consider subscribing. That would also be awesome. You can leave a comment down below with your thoughts, how you're doing, anything you want to just say. Go ahead. Drop a comment. I'd appreciate it. You can also join the Patreon at patreon.com/astheravendreams or hit the join button down below the video where you get early access to these videos and other things depending on which you sign up for. You can send your stories into astheravendreams.com or astheravendreams@gmail.com if you would prefer to email them in. You can also, on that website, I hiccuped. Ruining the if you would prefer to email them in. Ruining the one take. I ruined it. Hello, Third Dimension Fox. That's a cool name. Go to channel. Sean. Hello. Send stories. Oh, no. Email them in. ravendreams@gmail.com. Hope you include my story. Did you send it in? What was I saying? If you would prefer to email them in, you can always do that as well. If you go to the website astheravendreams.com, you can find where the podcast is hosted, all my social media platforms, links to my merch store, so forth and so on, and all that good fun stuff. Now, all that said, my friends, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope I do get to see you here very soon. But until then, remember that you are loved, you are valid, you are important, and the world is a better place with you in it. Don't forget that. And until next time, my friends, much love and sleep well. Didn't get it in one take, but I still got it. That's right. You think you did? How am I tired at 8:39 p.m.? How am I tired at 2:39 p.m.? Good to catch you for the end. Have a great day. Send you the memes I made during LS's streams. I figured you're one of the few people who can appreciate them. I would appreciate them, Dexter. And if you are heading out, my man, you have a good one. I do appreciate you. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Pen. Thank you. All right, so that's the outro. I think that's everything. Make absolutely sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Intro, outro. That is everything. Cool, cool. Hang around till you're done. Okay. I'm probably going to go ahead and call it here pretty quick. I don't have a thumbnail. I don't really want to make one on stream right now. So probably going to go ahead and call it. I am hungry. I'm going to go get food too. But it's been an awesome almost 4 hours. So, question for all you lovely folks who have been here for almost 4 hours. Would you like to do it again tomorrow? I got more stuff I got to record. I think I'm done for the day, so. I wasn't joking when I said this will probably become a regular thing, just because it does help me. You guys are distracting, not gonna lie, but it does keep me focused on actually doing the work. So if I do this again tomorrow, I'll be around. I mean, that was silly to say. Obviously, if I do this again tomorrow, I will be around. Tomorrow, though, will be a write-up episode, so research, a Tom K episode, so I think it's for the best. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do these more often during the day, whenever I'm just kind of feeling like I need to record and have a funeral to go to tomorrow. I am so sorry to hear that. Thanks for the great channel. Greetings from Sweden, Europe. Well, hello. You are catching the end of the stream, Anne, but thank you so much for stopping by. You are awesome. Sweden, that's awesome. This Saturday, I'm mad. She'll be sad if you're not here this Saturday. Oh, this Friday. Hey. This Friday, I tend to stream, or I intend to stream, Patience and I, and we may actually be doing the community bingo night. So, if you are free Friday night and want to play bingo with everybody in chat, do it. Yeah, if you're here Friday, I will give anyone who asks for a bingo card. So, okay, if you want a bingo card, I will need you to probably contact me on Discord, though. That's the only thing. So I can get you the card, and will there be feathers? There will be feathers. I will also potentially be doing prizes like merch. I'm gonna probably do like shirts. I'll send people merch to my merch store. So, I don't have Discord or email. You can email me. Do we contact you today? No, we'll do it on Friday. Like, I'll actually get the card. Like, I'll start the stream, get the cards to people, and then we'll get it started. If I don't have you on Discord, if I have to email you, I can email you. So we'll see. How does that work on what platform? It'll be here. So it'll be here on this. I'll send you the card on Discord if you have Discord. If not, we'll figure something out. I will have the camera focusing on the bingo wheel. I'll draw them. And whenever we get bingos, we get bingos. So it'll be fun. We will work out the kinks as it happens. This is the first one. It's bound to have some problems, right? So, but I was thinking it's a cool idea. So, yeah. If it's a stupid idea, it's a stupid idea. But if it's a good one, it'll be good. So, Taylor, have a good day. Thank you for stopping by, friend. Appreciate you. You want to play? Yeah, I'd be down if you want to play. Nicole, yeah, I'd love to have you there. Like I said, we'll figure it out. Making it hope to join. Nice. Prizes include feed pics from Raven himself. Yes, that is first place. That will be the grand finale. Joking. But so like I'm thinking merch, but if you don't feel comfortable giving me your address, like in private, it won't be in chat, obviously, to have something shipped to you, then I will just do like digital gift cards as well for like Amazon or something or whatever, however you want it. Just a thought. I do like $10 from Amazon. I can spare a few dollars. So no ideas are stupid until they are. True that. As the Raven toes, yes. So we'll see how it goes. All of you have an amazing day. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. Just know that I do love and appreciate all of you. I hope you have a fantastic week. I hope I see you again here soon. But until then, my friends, remember that you are loved, you are valid, you are important. And bingo night will be better with you there. Anyways, until next time, my friends, much love, and of course, sleep well.